take it Cece's joining at some point?
I don't think so. Yeah,
Oh.
she was traveling.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, we have new art.
Yeah, I decided to do new art this time. Maybe it's a little
Time to
bit
get-
less creepy.
Time to get in over our heads.
I don't know. The problem now is that this art makes me think that we're working for the bad guy because she has such prominent art, or there's a similar.
Yeah, this is the fox lady who started off our journey, isn't it?
Yep.
She runs an
Yeah.
underground casino. Of course she's a villain.
No, she's totally a good person. I don't know what you're talking about.
I love
I
that
don't
the
know, the-
automatons basically just look like minions.
That look is one of two things. Either she's flirting with us or she's up to no good. There's no in between.
It can
She's
be
flirting
both.
with us, or
Both?
she's fucking with us.
It can be both. Oh.
And considering my character is like an old grandpa, I'm pretty sure it's not the first.
You don't know her. She may be like billions of years old.
So, isn't it Arcanolots that have fox heads? Something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
There's those, and I know I was thinking of
Yeah, the tigers.
Rakshasa.
Yes.
Rakshasas.
That's tiger heads and they have backwards hands. We wouldn't know.
That's right. Yeah, I was like the hands.
Yeah. All right. So last time you guys got yourself trapped and cursed. You got your little Mimir attuned there, no problem. But now you cannot leave. I think he introduced himself.
Yeah, two guys.
I don't think we got his name though.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah. All
We
right,
just know
yeah.
it
He
was-
just walked up to you, and a guy wearing a tattered cloak and scars all over him. He walked up and said that he knows of a way to get out, and offered to help you, but said that he couldn't tell you more out in the open, and wanted to go back to his home. Were you guys going to go with him, or was there anything you wanted to do before that, or talk, or whatever? I can't remember quite where we stopped along that way.
I think we were tentatively going with him at least to see how it played out.
Yeah,
What could go wrong?
we didn't really have it. Enough of a well-oiled plan elsewhere to do anything else.
Cool. In that case, he leads you guys to a tiny shack down. You can see off in the distance, like nearby, there is what looks to be like the town dump. It's just like piles of junk and shit everywhere. It's a very small shack. When you come in, there's one room, and then off to the side there's a curtained room in the back. Once everybody's inside, he calls out in a worried voice, "Felix." A moment later, a young man enters the space from a curtained off bedroom. He resembles the older man, though his skin is partially transparent. And the child looks at him and says, "Time to go already, father."
What was
At what
his
point-
name? The son's?
Felix, or Felix, Fellik. It's probably Felix.
Okay. And sorry, I had to run. Did we get the one guy's name?
Not yet, but
Okay.
after his son comes out, he just hugs him and looks at you guys and is like, "This is my son Felix. My name is Balder, and I know of a way to get out of here, but I need you to help get my son out because I cannot take him."
I'm sorry, his name is Balder.
Balder with a V.
Does he have a gate?
No, it's
Yeah.
Balder with a V, like victory.
Oh, Bulba. Right. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Bulva.
Sorry, can you spell it?
It's VALDER.
Oh,
Okay.
Volta. Right, okay.
Yeah.
And for clarity, when he goes to hug this translucent,
Uh-huh.
you know, offspring, like, it's not like how Kata was when he
Oh
died,
no.
or
It
like, does
so
it work?
yeah, to look when you first see the kid, you expect like, you know, him not to be able to touch him, but it looks like he touches him just fine as if he were flesh and blood. He's just translucent. And you don't see like internal, like you don't see bones or anything. You
Mhm.
just like see through
I was
him,
just trying to think of it
basically.
as
And it's
like
Yeah.
a ghost or something.
Yeah.
At least we know this kid won't be able to lie to us because we can see right through him. So you say you have a way out?
Yes, I've figured out that there is a tunnel that leads out through the junkyard.
So why do you need us to take your son?
Yeah, why can't you go?
Because I am here basically as a refugee. There are people after me and they will not come in here. So if I were to leave with him, they would, I'm pretty sure they're still hunting me and it would put him at risk
Oh, you
if
need
I were
us?
with him.
Bodyguards? Escorts?
Yes,
Ah,
please.
Do these people who are after you, do they know about your son already?
I
Because that could be dangerous all by itself.
So, have you heard of the Mercy Killer Bloodhounds?
No.
Okay. I was one of them. Basically, we would hunt down murderers and various other criminals. And one day there was somebody who I was hunting down who, when I caught them, I believed that they were innocent. So I didn't bring them in like I was supposed to. As a result, unfortunately, some of the other mercy killers died. And in retribution for that, they killed my family. So I do not believe they know he's here. I think they think they've dealt with my family, basically.
now forgive me if this sounds a bit rude, but I can't help but notice your son's a bit see-through.
Mm-hmm. He's people when they die here or from here, they can sometimes come back not really as a ghost. It's a different kind of condition. And it allowed him to find me, and we resolved some of the issues that we had in life, and now he is ready to move on. But in order to do that, he needs to get to where was it you needed to go? Felix, and he Felix just looks kind of cautiously at you guys, and then looks back at his father, and he's like, "I need to go to Mount Celestia." And he's like, "So, for very whatever reasons, when people come back, they will be tied to one of the planes, and when they're ready to move on, they go to that plane. They have to actually go to that plane."
Oh, this sounds like your son's already passed, if I'm right.
Yes.
My apologies.
Alive, but not alive. But not undead.
He can't die.
No, he could, if something were to happen to him in this state, he could die forever.
Souls go to the plains when you die. That's how the system works. Do you know offhand which of the gate towns leads to Mount Celestia?
Oh, that would be Excelsior.
That's convenient. We were headed there ourselves anyway.
Oh. Well, yeah, if you could not only get him out, but also take him here, that would be an even greater boon than I had even hoped to ask for.
Seems our task is rather set.
I mean, we can't guarantee safety necessarily. We have our own issues that people are pursuing us over. But it may be safer than trying to make the travel on his own. But
That
first
is
things
fair.
first, we need to get out.
Yes. So, from what I know, and Felix knows the part of the way because we've done some investigating on our own, but there's a path through the junkyard that leads to a dragon skull, and through the left eye, the dragon's left eye, there is a tunnel which should lead under the wall and come out past Cursed.
The eye on the left as we walk up to it, or the eye that's on its left from its perspective?
The dragon's left eye, so I guess it'd be your right side when you walk up to it.
That would be a bad confusion if there's two tunnels.
I'm getting Colligan vibes all over again.
Just for player clarity, you said through the junkyard, through the left eye of the dragon skull, and then you said something after that, and I missed it. Sorry.
There's a tunnel that leads them out.
Yeah. Hold on.
Don't die.
Trying to drink and inhale to speak does not work.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's saying that there is a tunnel that starts through the left eye of the dragon that
Okay.
leads under the wall and comes out a few miles outside of the
Okay.
wall. That's what his understanding is.
Got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably safe to assume that the way is treacherous.
That is my understanding. I would not be surprised if there are various kinds of monsters down there. My understanding is that the guard don't know about this, so you probably wouldn't run into any of them down there, but
How
there
did
are
you-
likely other things.
How did you come across this information?
Oh. Decide what you're doing, Kiri, please. Okay. He actually goes, it was through a lot of investigation and some bribery of various people here. It took quite a while to figure out this.
If it were an easy path, then I imagine word would have passed around much more quickly, and the guards would know about it.
It didn't shut down. Yeah. Okay.
But our only other option seems to be making a play at the gate, which I'm not comfortable with either.
Those things look pretty scary.
Yeah, they take anybody trying to leave very seriously. They don't care if they kill you, they just don't want you to leave.
Okay, what kind of preparations do we need to do this then?
Well, I suggest going at night, because under the cover of darkness would be helpful. If you don't have a way to see in the dark, figuring out some way to do that would probably make a lot of sense. But I think
Kendra will
those are the
just
main thing.
make a motion and put light on his staff.
Cool. The other thing is there is, so it's a junkyard. There is a fair amount of various kinds of sludge and stuff. So if you don't have like good boots or something, you might want to see about reinforcing what you have or something. There's not really much in the way of commerce here. So
This tunnel you were talking about, It's
Mhm.
an underground tunnel the whole way, right?
That is my understanding.
Okay, right.
And you're sure that, like, are people posted outside keeping watch to see if you come out or something? Like, how would they know that you left?
I don't understand your question.
Like, I know you're hiding, but how would the people that are after you, these mercy killers, know that you even left here?
Oh, huh. Um, we have ways of tracking people.
Of course you do.
I could almost do it myself if I chose to.
Great. Okay. Well then, do you care if we just kind of lay low here to not cause trouble or bring eyes upon us
Mhm.
before we go?
Yeah, that should be fine. There's not much else to do here, and it will probably keep you out of trouble as well.
Thank you. Um, I'm sorry it had to come to this, I guess.
Yeah. I wish there was a better option, and this is unfortunately what we're left with. Okay. Is there anything you guys want to ask him before we do?
No, I'm just already thinking strategy. Sil, can you move through difficult terrain as if it didn't exist yet already as a monk? Do you have the dope monk shit that basically lets you either ignore... There's some stuff lets you ignore difficult terrain and some stuff lets you literally walk on walls.
Yeah, hang on. Let me see if my character sheet has dope monk shit. I don't see dope monk shit.
Damn.
Oh, you got the translated version of the PHB? That's your problem.
Yeah.
I think like the ability to walk up walls isn't until monk 9.
Okay, never mind.
And I think that was like also like walk on water or something.
Yeah, it's one of
And
those
also-
ones where like all of your movement can be, as long as it's along a vertical or less surface, it's fine.
Something, yeah.
At like level 9 or something.
I can hit 3 people with spider climb, is what I'm thinking.
No. No. Oh.
Yeah, 9 is acrobatic movement. Ability to move along vertical surfaces or across liquids without falling during the movement.
AKA dope monk shit.
At this point, I'm not super worried about sludge unless it's like damaging.
Yeah, unless it's like literally acidic, then I'm not too worried.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking it might be damaging, but it's more than likely going to be difficult terrain.
Yeah, pretty likely, but I think that'll only come into play as a big deal if we somehow end up in combat there or if it's damaging.
Again, I can hit 3 people with spider climb. I don't know if anybody else has the same spell that we can basically hit the whole group.
I don't really have anything that can contribute to this. I mean, I can get people across small spaces for a small amount of time, but
I can vortex warp people, but it's
yeah, I
not
can
particularly convenient.
I can accomplish something basically very similar.
Yeah, I have dimension door, but that requires like a heck of a distance.
I wonder if that would even just work by itself through
Actually,
like the
dimension door would let me get one person out because it's 500 feet that in
Mhm.
somewhere I can visualize.
Mm-hmm.
If I just visualize like outside the city.
I'm sure there's plot hole armor for that.
Mm.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Also, by visualize, I think it usually means like I have seen this place.
Yeah.
Outside the city walls, I've seen it.
Yeah, somehow you're gonna try to teleport through a wall, and then you're gonna end up in a garbage room.
Hmm.
Yeah, but also, are the places you saw outside the walls within 500 feet?
Mm.
Also, if the DM wants to be a dick, outside the city walls could be right in front of the guards guarding the city wall.
Yeah.
One of our
Hey,
big questions
you.
is, will they care about us teleporting through the gates?
Mm-hmm.
Could test it.
Mm-hmm.
We were gonna
Mhm.
until this guy walked up.
I know.
My next plan was literally to use Draconic Flight and then just teleport 500 feet when I was like 100 feet from the gate. And just find myself 400 feet on the other side and be like, come get me, bitches.
Yeah, you guys do that. I'll
Okay.
just run.
So fast. I don't know if there's anything like strategy-wise that we can really prepare for outside of the idea of sludge without knowing what's coming.
Mhm.
Well, again, I can hit 3 people with Spider Climb.
Well, we'll see if we need it. So,
Or,
world.
or 2 people. Either 3 people with Spider Climb or 2 people with Fly. But I get the feeling Fly is going to be not much use depending on how big this tunnel is.
All right. Are you guys ready to move forward?
Unless anybody really needs a good pair of boots.
What's y'all's passive perception? Just curious.
14 here.
15.
15.
Like maybe the lowest.
17.
17. Your passive is 17?
Yes.
Cool. What was yours, Matt?
10.
Oh, not the lowest. Yay.
Yeah, no, when you said 13, I think I'm the lowest. I'm like, no, I'm a 10.
Alright, cool. Well, Kata and Syl both noticed that as Walder is saying goodbye to his son, he hands him a small little coin pouch, which he tucks into his pants. And he again, before he sets off, thanks you for trying and looking out for his son. And just motions for you to go ahead. He's like, try to be quiet as much as you can.
Does this town have a day-night cycle?
Yes, it's dark.
Okay. I was gonna probably leave at night.
Oh yeah, that was the whole plan, as you guys were doing it at night. As you walk up to the junkyard, it is pretty dimly lit. As you get to the junkyard, it quickly becomes very dark. So 1 second, move you guys to the map. I think those of you who do not have dark vision probably just see darkness and yourself at the moment. So I think Gedry, go ahead and adjust yours to share vision and add your light from your staff.
Oh, someone already has it that way,
Cool.
I think.
I think I just have my token set. No, I do not have my token set up for that.
It might be me because I also have light usually on my staff.
Yeah,
No,
my vision
not
shared.
my
as well.
aura on either. It's disabled.
Mine
Yeah, I
was
was gonna
shared. I
say.
just disabled it.
That might have been what was doing it. Okay. If it was purplish light, you were seeing his dark vision, which, you know,
I'm seeing bright white light.
Yeah, I was too.
interesting.
I have my own dark vision, so I'm not.
Hold on, I'm just reloading to see if it fixed it.
Wonder where it's coming from.
Yeah, now I get a sphere of light instead of the. Oh, there we go.
I had mine partially set up, but I'm just thinking now that I'm not sure if Genji would have his light on until we get into the eye.
Yeah. As you get into the junkyard, you do notice that like it's heaps, but there are also tunnels and stuff in the heaps that you guys can go through. So if you were going to put on light, this would probably be a fairly safe point to do it.
Just double check the exact limits. 20 and 20.
Ah! Oh, right, because she has.
That is a creepy looking kid.
Yeah. I know. There was not a good token for it, so I was like, we'll just go with this.
That is terrifying me.
All right. As you guys like. Oh, one thing, as you get into there, so the heaps, that's kind of like, this, and I think you can see probably the edge of that one. They're about 20 feet high. There are arches where it's like arches of trash that you're going to go through and things overhead. So you're kind of going through tunnels of trash, more or less. There is also viscous runoff pools all around the dump, and it's 2 feet deep and is difficult terrain.
That's the sludge, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what's the viscous pools? Is that the green stuff on the map?
Yeah, those
Okay.
are green stuff.
Do we see anything that looks like a dragon?
Do you see the dragon on your thing?
No. Oh, wait. No. Well, actually, yeah, what's this thing I'm pinging up here?
I don't know. Maybe you should go closer and check it out.
Okay. I see. All right, in that case,
It is past my sight range, so it's a dark shadow in the distance.
Yep.
well, I can see something, so I'm going to point in that direction at the others and say, I'm going to check that out.
Oh, be careful, eh?
Don't worry, boy, this isn't my first rodeo.
I
gonna-
urge the kid on as I'll get, like, the back.
I'm gonna go as far as close before it gets to the viscous liquid. Now, what am I looking at from this distance?
You see the nose of a dragon skull there.
Okay.
Also, Stilraz, where you are, you hear a bubbling and dirge-like humming from the pool over in this area.
I will look back at Gedry, kind of do hand motions to garner his attention and point him that way, and somehow do some sort of hand motion to signify noise.
What hand motion would you use to signify noise?
Something that my character is smarter than I am and would figure out. Yeah, probably just like I hear something over there.
Yeah, I would say do a performance check just to see how well you try to communicate with hand gestures.
We're fucked.
This is why every character I'm playing from now on takes sign language as an automatic language.
9.
Yeah, you do some things. Gedry, he's making gestures at you.
Still has an itchy ear.
Do you want insight, perception, or investigation?
I think insight to divine what he's trying to say.
I don't like water in my ear either.
Oh my god.
He's a lizard. He doesn't have external ears. I don't know where his ear holes are.
What is he doing? Is that a headache? Alright, what are you guys doing?
I want to keep going towards Barnabas.
Okay.
We can get a better glance at the skull.
Do I see anything that resembles an eye socket?
You see the right side there is an eye socket. You can assume there is probably an eye socket on the other side of the skull as well.
Okay, but if I'm on its right side,
Mhm.
does that make it the left eye? No, it's the wrong. No, that's not. That's the right eye.
Gendry's gonna lean forward and just whisper to you, "We need the eye on the other side."
Yeah, I just realised that. But again, he just he nudges to the pool in front of him and just like, can I squeeze between the pool and the trash here and just like tiptoe around it and sidestep?
Are you trying to be like quiet about it? Is that what your goal is there?
No, no, I just don't want to get in the murky.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and just move to about here.
Cool. Cool,
Meanwhile, I am coming through this way, and since I've heard noise, I am trying to be quiet.
cool. Okay, go ahead and do a stealth check on that. Wow. Jesus.
Yay!
Dice are not with you guys right now. All right.
I found
Gedry, Kata, you guys move where you would move, and then a thing will happen.
I
I'm
was just
keeping
trying
the
to keep-
kid with you, Kata, basically.
Yeah, I'm taking up the rear to make sure that nothing gets to this kid, so he's not left behind. So I'm
I'm just trying to keep Barnabas in like the edge of my bright light. So
All right.
I
I'd
have
only
60
be about
feet.
here.
I have 60 feet. Oh, you want to see where I am? Got you.
Yeah, so if something grabs you and drags you off into the darkness, I can see it happen.
Okay.
Rather than, I don't know where Barnabas went.
Also, DM, can I just retroactively, because I can cast this at will, can I just do the whole false life thing?
False life thing.
I can cast false life at will.
We can say you did it before you guys left if you want.
Yeah, it's just 12 10 hit points. I can just do it at any time I choose.
So, two of those things I just sent to the game log stand up out of the sludge.
Oh dear God.
cool because I only see one.
Oh, what?
The other one's in the
It hasn't
darkness.
got the range
Because
of
of
vision.
darkness.
One.
Oh, haha. Yeah, if it's within your range of sight, you see two. Otherwise, you see one. What language do y'all speak?
Common and giant.
Okay.
Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
Hey!
God, we're using.
Common, Dwarvish, and Goblin.
All right. One of them goes, looks at you guys, and is like,
I'm afraid nobody speaks Primordial.
Or like Abyssal, or Infernal, or...
I could cast comprehend languages. If
Are
we
they?
had 10
Are
minutes.
they?
That's also only written, isn't it? Yeah.
Are they
Yeah.
trying to? Ali, the way they're speaking, are they trying to like communicate with us, as in they're trying to have a conversation, or does it look like they're about to attack?
do insight.
Okay. Come on, Viscod, roll the night. No, I have no fucking clue.
Wow. You're not really sure what they're on about. They aren't moving towards you currently, but
I'm just gonna point at the eye and say, "We're heading there."
okay. And at that point, they are going to attack you. So.
Oh, great.
So let's go ahead and do initiatives.
At least now we can blame Barnabas, because they weren't attacking until he said that.
It's all his fault.
Hey, now I learned how to roll.
Good job. You were just saving it for when it really mattered. Oh shit. Need the book.
Round one, he stunning strikes them both.
Feel like
Not
Cease is still
possible in
in here because-
2024 rules.
Once per round.
Oh,
Yep.
Is it once per round or once per turn?
Might be turn, I don't know.
I mean, it's a minor difference, but still relevant.
I thought it was.
The 2014, you could do it every time you hit.
Mhm.
2024 is once per turn.
Turn.
So so if they survive, if they make the first save, you can't then have them do a second. Okay. Wow.
There is a secondary effect if they resist it, though.
Still,
But it's a lot less swingy, which is
that
good.
is a huge nerf to monks.
Mm-hmm.
A much needed nerf to
I
monks.
mean,
All right.
it pushed monks into being just the guy who delivers stunning strike.
Syl, you go first. They seem very aggressive all of a sudden.
Probably said something like, "Stay away from the dragon skull. We're going to the dragon skull."
I am going to start off by hexing the blue one.
Okay.
And not hex, Hunter's Mark.
Right.
I'm gonna say.
Warlock habits.
Hunter's Hex.
I'm so used to my Gishes being part Warlock.
Mm-hmm.
And what do these things look like they're made of? Are they fleshy? Are they gooey? Are they...
They're very fleshy, but a little gooey.
Fleshy, but a little gooey. Alright. Then I'm going to move to there,
Okay.
and I am going to punch blue in the face.
All right. You
24 to hit.
hit him.
Alright. That is going to be 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit him with a booming blade attack, also in the face. Maybe not. 12 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, and then I'm going to take my Nick attack. 24 to hit.
Yep.
And 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
What? Are these large or are they huge?
They are large.
I would like a strength saving throw.
All right.
If I remember right, it's strength. Yeah. DC is...
He got a
15.
6. I'm pretty sure he fails.
Haha, he's grappled.
Hey.
That's it for me.
All right. Cool. Huh. All right. Katamaru, it's your turn.
Okay. Let me see if I have this feature. I do. Cool. So, bonus action, I'm going to activate my rage.
Mm-hmm.
I need to... Where is it? I, click on it, and I can activate rage. Let's go. Because that changes my character sheet now. There's actually a little drop down to let me use rage.
Oh wow, that's huge.
All right.
It's really nice. You just have to dig into everything to tackle it
yeah.
every time.
I had to make so many custom weapons for Rage last campaign.
As part of my bonus action to enter the rage, I can move up to half my speed.
Okay.
And I say, "Stay here, kid." And what is my movement? 40. So 2, 3, 4. Then I'm gonna use my movement to go 1, 2.
Can you now see the second one?
What? No,
Can you
I
now
can't.
see the second-
I cannot see the second one
Oh wow.
because of where Gedry is. It is showing just like a triangle cone where
Yeah.
the trash heap is.
I'll
Yep.
resolve that on my turn.
I think I am officially within 10 feet of it.
You are.
Okay.
So, question. I think this is a thing, but I'm not sure if I'm remembering a different edition rules or not. But when you have reach and something enters your range, you can do an attack opportunity, or
That's
no?
3.5.
3.5. Okay.
And
Yep.
that's also Polar Master from this last edition, this edition.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's something different than an opportunity attack.
Yeah. I was feeling like I was remembering old stuff, but I wasn't sure.
Mhm. So I'm going to swing at it with.
Mhm.
Oh, and as I activate my rage, I get temporary hit points because of barbarian stuff.
Okay.
But you didn't have enough already.
Right. And then, thank you. I'm going to swing at it with my halberd.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attack recklessly. So,
Okay.
advantage. Swing. That's terrible.
Hey,
16.
you hit him though.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Be glad you did the reckless. Cause
It's amazing with advantage. That's what you rolled.
Mm-hmm. So add 3 to this because of Great
Yeah.
Weapon Master. So 14 slashing damage.
All right.
Going to attack again. Better. 23.
Yep.
And then add 3 to that. Bad. 13 slashing
Okay.
damage. That was movement. That was bone. Yep, that's all I can do. Turn.
All right. All right. Ah, Blue gets to go. He's going to try and bite Silraz. Ooh. 16 hit.
No.
Oh, okay.
You know, after the slap, this feels like a much more relaxed encounter.
He is going to try and slap Hadamaru with his tentacle.
He has advantage, by the way,
Oh, he does?
because of reckless attack.
All right. So not natural 20 to hit you.
Yep.
All right. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage plus 5 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled automatically. You can try to escape on your turn though.
Okay.
And then
I assume that damage is halved because you're raging, or...
Mm-hmm.
it should be that way.
Can he move because he's grappled?
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. I forgot he was grappled too. Everybody's grappled. In that case, he'll slap Silras. Can you grapple something that's grappling you?
Also, if he attacked Kata, it would be at disadvantage.
It would have just been normal. Because he had advantage since he was riding, and then was yeah. My
Okay.
first roll was equal 20 either
Yeah,
way. So
it's whatever.
10 doesn't hit Silras though, so
No.
we don't have to answer that question. All right. Barnabas, it's your turn.
Alright, 1 second. Oh. I have an itch. Like, not in the eye, but like just below on the cheek. It's the worst. Okay, I'm gonna go in and true strike this guy in the face.
Okay.
So...
Yep.
Right, well in that case, I'm gonna add an Eldritch Smite to this.
There you go.
Yeah, you are.
Damn right I am. Let me just read what that is. So this is hang on. First off, let me calculate everything because this is a lot of numbers that are about to happen. So
Mhm.
it's 1d10 plus 5. So it's right. First off, ignore this roll because I have to get rid of this dice. Ignore that roll because I have to get rid of that dice.
Mhm.
So it's 25 plus this. So 35,
Okay.
43. And that's all radiant damage.
Mhm.
And then this. Oh, hang on. No, that's wrong. That's not done that right. That should have casted at 4th level. It says 1d8 force damage plus another 1d8. So this should be rolled 5 times over, which is really annoying. So 3, 5. Good grief. 7, 14, and 21. And then add, because it's also dice rolled, it's max roll, so add 40 force damage on top of that.
40?
Yeah, because it's... Oh, sorry, no, not 40, sorry, 32. Because it's...
32?
Because it's 4d8. So you max the damage out and then you roll. On a crit.
Oh, it was a crit? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I forgot. I was like, I'm confused.
So all of that, and you said this creature is huge or smaller.
He is huge.
Okay, he is now prone.
Okay.
Yeah. Assuming it's not dead.
Nope.
Okay.
He's not looking good, but he's not dead.
Alright. Did anybody take any real damage? No. Okay, cool. That's my turn.
Gedry, it's your turn.
Sorry, that was a lot of numbers. I apologize.
It's alright.
I hear things happening that I can't see, so. Oh,
What's
that's what's going on. I'm also going to gesture to the kid to like follow me around this corner a little bit
Okay.
because I'm about to lose sight of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, this seems like a good time for a chromatic orb because it keeps me way the hell over here. Let's do a big hit. Chromatic orb at 3rd level.
Okay.
On the blue guy. Should have said. AC 15?
Yep.
Come on, doubles. Doubles. 16 damage. Let's say frost.
You said 16?
Yeah.
Alright.
Did that look effective?
It did look effective.
Then I'm going to do a second attack at the other guy. That's AC 18. Probably hits.
Yep.
And we'll stick with frost, because that worked. 19 damage.
Alright.
No doubles, but there's no other targets anyway.
Yeah. Alright.
That is my turn.
Cool. Second guy's gonna go.
Are they officially within 5 feet of each other, or no? I can't really tell.
Yeah, they are.
Well, that's too bad.
Now.
Oh, well, now they really are.
They are now.
That's why I was like, yeah, because he was about to move forward anyway, so. Let's see. He's going to try and bite you, Kata. So let's see how that goes.
It has advantage against me because of the reckless.
Right. Oof. Well, that's an 11 to hit.
That does not hit. Okay. Hi, Bruce.
All right. He's going to try and slap you with the tentacle. That didn't work. That's 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
5 points of bludgeoning. 3 points of piercing. And Assuming you can't be grappled by 2 people at once, right? That would be weird.
I don't actually know.
I think you can.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I
the
was gonna
limit
say.
is just what the individual can grapple, not how many times the target can be grappled.
Just
Oh.
yeah, that's fine. Just say
By multiple creatures, and it has to make a separate escape attempt against each
yeah,
one.
just say it's fine. I'm okay with this.
Yeah. All right. You're being held onto by 2 tentacles.
They're pulling me apart, guys.
I was waiting for the whole yeah.
And then last tentacle's gonna hit at Barnabas. Oh God, that's a 10.
Wow, even that is below my AC. Well done. Well done.
Yep.
That's impressive.
All right, back to Soraz.
I was GIF hunting.
Oh.
I was looking for the "You're tearing me apart, Lisa." I am going to punch and kick the shit out of this thing.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and start with Flurry.
Was that changed? Because flurry used to be what you did when you hit once.
It's just a
Yes.
bonus action now.
Well, yeah.
It's
You
a
don't have to
focus-
hit something in
focus
order
point.
to trigger it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Assuming that 11 was a miss.
Yep.
25's a hit.
25 hits. Yep.
11 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll leave it at that.
9. Aw.
Boo.
That it for you?
No.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say. Didn't think so.
No, I was debating whether I wanted to stunning strike it or not.
9 on a 1d8 plus 4 is pretty decent.
25 to hit.
You hit him.
15's,
You kill him.
15 oh, he's dead on that.
Yeah.
All
He
right.
had one point after you hit him last time. So I was like, oh.
Well, then
Yeah.
Don't have to waste the
Done.
focus on stunning.
10, 15, 20, 25. 30, I'm gonna kind of just drop his corpse and move over here.
Also, I
Did you
totally
go
forgot to remind
through-
you had advantage on all of those hits because he was prone.
Did you go through the and he had him grappled, so you would have had it anyway. Did you go through the sludge to go there, or did you go around?
I went around everybody.
Okay. I was just checking.
And I'm going to use my extra attack for a booming blade hit. Hopefully. Yay, 25.
25 hits.
It was sitting on a 4 and then rolled to an 18. I'll take it.
Nice.
8 piercing damage.
All right.
And then my nick attack. 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
11 slashing.
All right.
And that's it for me.
Cool. Ugh, sorry.
Sorry, I had to take off the pad. It was bothering me.
Oh, I know what that's like, though.
I've been wearing them all day. They're just so freaking uncomfortable.
All right, Kata, you are only grappled by one thing again.
Let's go. So at the start of my turn, I don't know if I actually want to teleport this thing, but stopping its movement would be nice, but I don't think it's gonna move. So, who's closest? Syl, you are gonna get some temp HP.
Yay!
4.
Woo!
It is better than 0.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna recklessly swing at this thing.
Okay.
Wolf. 21 to hit.
Hey, you hit him.
Okay, add 3 to this. 19. Okay.
Nice.
Then second swing. 18 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, for woof. 13 damage.
Okay.
Can't really do anything with my bonus, I don't think. Checking really fast. No, I really can't. So, that will be my turn.
Alright. Cool. Dead. Barnabas, it's your turn. You're muted, Matt.
Yeah, I don't think I can reach this thing without getting in the slime, so 5, 10. I'm just gonna move to here.
Okay.
Does anything happen when I step in the sludge?
It smells even worse than it did when you were outside of it.
Okay, I can live with that. I'm old and smell anyway. Let's true strike this thing in the face. Oh well, easy come, easy go.
Ah, boo. Yep.
And no, I'm not going to do anything with my bonus action. I don't think. Everyone looks rather healthy. Nah, I'm good.
Alright. Gedry, your turn.
This seems under control, so I don't want to use up too much stuff. So I'm just gonna mind sliver the next guy. Just up there, orange. That's int saving throw.
Int?
DC, yep, DC 16.
You got a 4.
Yay! He can take 5 psychic damage,
Yay.
and the rider is that he has a penalty on his next saving throw. Next turn.
Is it disadvantage or?
No, it's a minus 1d4.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Yeah. All right. So, since this guy has Kata grappled, he gets advantage on attacking Kata. That's right. Did you get advantage on?
You
what
already
you're
had it
grappled
because
with?
I was recklessly.
Oh, that's right.
attacking.
Anyway, yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well,
That's
he's
why I
gonna
have no
try-
problem using it against this. So.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna try and bite you.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. That's fine. 26.
Yeah. All right. You save.
I guess a 20 when
Fine.
it matters, you know?
Yeah. But you take 12 points of piercing damage.
And
Okay.
because barbarian, so 6.
Wow. Okay. And then he's going to tentacle Barnabas. And misses. And
What was the roll?
I should have done that. Oh well. It was a 10.
Okay, no.
And he's
40.
gonna try and hit Syl. 17 hit Syl? No? Okay.
Nope.
That's it for it. Alright. Back to Syl's turn.
Alright. Bonus action, I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark to this guy. And this time when I attack, I'll actually remember the Hunter's Mark damage. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 11 slashing. 2 force.
All right.
And then I'm going to offhand booming blade attack. That has not worked once yet.
Nope.
And then I'm going to nick attack. 26 to hit. 11 slashing. And 4 force.
Okay.
And that is it.
He's looking like he's really not doing well. Katamaru, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna swing at it with advantage because of reckless striking. Oh, no, first, has anyone taken, I guess, nope, everyone still has temp HP, and I can't apply it to myself, so reckless, halberd attacking, go. 22 to hit.
Yep.
Or, come on, 14 slashing damage.
He dies.
Excellent.
Nice. That was so much easier than the slot.
Yes.
Well, the
Um,
slot was after like a few rounds of
Mhm.
monsters waves.
Yeah, but the slot itself was still the worst thing in that whole fight. It was awful. It had ridiculously high AC.
Um, with Barbarian, I can kind of perpetually keep my rage going for 10 minutes so long as I use my bonus action. So I'm gonna do that until you tell me 10 minutes is up.
Okay, hold on. Well,
Wait, have they changed that so you don't have to hit or be hit every turn now?
That's part of it, but I can also just keep it up with a bonus action every round.
Don't have like a set number of rages anymore.
I do.
Because it
But
used to
they
be
they
that.
upped it to 10 minutes, and I can use a bonus action to keep it up, or I can swing at something or force a saving throw.
Okay, because previously it was you had to burn another rage to keep the rage going.
I mean, I still have rages, so
No, if they've changed
maybe
it
to make it easier and longer to keep up.
No, if they've changed it so you don't need to consume extra rages to keep a rage going, that's amazing.
Mhm.
Then you get more rages too. Like it's super easy to keep rage
Mhm.
going now.
Well, and it never
you
made
should
sense.
always have rage up.
You're
Yeah.
really mad at your target, but you couldn't get to him this round, so now you're not mad anymore. What?
Yeah. The whole thing, but in my opinion, there shouldn't be a cap on how many times the barbarian can rage.
I think that makes sense, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
this is really efficient, so I'm not super worried.
I'm gonna reach out to Kata's shoulder. Now that I know he's touchable, spin him around and point at the dragon eye.
I don't have the light.
You do? You can see he's right next to it with Gedry's right next to it with the whole torch thing.
Right, but I can't see in the dark.
No, but you can see a lit thing in the distance.
If
If
you
you're
look
in a
that
dark-
way,
If
do you
you're
not
in a-
see Gedry's light?
I
Yeah.
do, and I can see the dragon head,
Yeah.
but like once going in there, I'm blind if I'm going first.
Yeah, but you can still see a light in the distance even if it's dark where you are.
Right, he's saying that it's better for him not to go first.
Okay, but
gonna
I was
just-
pointing him in the
Also,
right. I was still
Hold
pointing
on a
him in the right-
second. Barnabas, give me a strength check as you try to get out of the sludge.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh, okay, 17.
All right, you get yourself out.
If I was gonna R-tax this shit, that would be amazing.
Oh, I need some help here.
I'm
stuck.
I'm too sad. I don't think I want to live anymore.
All right.
Gedry's just gonna lean over and touch the tip of Kata's new halberd and cast light on it.
Hey, okay. And
You
what
like some Pokemon source.
share?
I double checked. It doesn't say that you can't cast it on other things, and that it does take concentration. So
Yep.
You can
Interesting.
touch one object until the spell
For
ends.
cast. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's what, 2040?
yeah, it's
Oh,
2040.
no, bottom line, the spell ends if you cast it again.
That's fine. You can have it.
I was going to say I can do it on him if you want to keep it on you.
No, I'll stick close-ish.
Either way, someone needs to stay like behind, like have the kid in the middle and someone behind with a light source.
In that case, I will then, when I see you tap his halberd, I'll just tap your staff and cast light on you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll put it
then
back on.
I'm gonna jump onto this
Mm-hmm.
and go to the left eye.
Okay. It's I mean it's a gigantic skull. You can climb up it. It's not easy, but it's not all difficult either.
How old is this kid?
Kid
Yeah.
looks to be about like 10-ish.
Is he
Something
going to
figures.
make that jump? Or are we going to have to toss him?
Not like he's going anywhere. We can just get him to try.
So I'll go in. The best that I can.
I was gonna say you should relatively be able to move yourself through there.
Okay. Is it like between these dotted lines?
More or less, yeah.
Okay. So I'll just like wait here then.
I'll follow up and jump across. I'm
The
loving
kid
this
will
fight.
wait until he's told to go across.
Do you want to take up the rear, Sil? You're more punchy than I am.
Yeah, and I can see pretty good, so.
Okay. I'll jump across and then wait to help the kid.
Okay. Let's see how he does with that.
That's so eating.
Oh my god. This kid makes the most like incredible like athletic jump. He like actually lands past you a little bit up it. It's amazing to see.
He just Superman's over Gendry.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I'll let the kid pick if he wants to be in front or behind me.
He'll keep going in front of you. That's fine.
Okay.
If he's next to me as well, I can just smack him with Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Like, Gendry's got spell sniper, so he doesn't care if people are in front of him and there's tight quarters.
Yeah.
And then I'll leap across to bring up the rear.
Cool.
Gendry's keeping an eye to make sure you're there.
Oh no. I don't like this.
Great place for a prison to have a myth about a way out that leads to some
A
horrible
dead
monster that
end.
eats you.
I don't think that's a dead end.
We have to go through the sludge.
Shit.
No sludge, but it's not far off, to be fair. Who wants to swim in first? In fact, can you even swim in this stuff?
I mean, so I'm gonna take my halberd and I'm gonna like prod it to see like how deep it goes.
Sorry, I keep trying to kill myself.
Please stop.
You can stick your halberd in all the way up to your arm, and it's still going.
How
How are we? There's no way.
is this? Does this look like the goop we saw outside, or is this more like water?
It is the same Vix's smelly, awful goop that you had outside.
Thank God I know prestidigitation.
Are we supposed to be going through that?
Do you see another way out?
I'm asking mostly towards the kid.
All right.
He's looking around and he's like, I guess so. All I knew about was the tunnel and the dragon. I don't know for sure where we go from here.
Well, we'll see if we can even. Oh gosh.
While you guys are thinking about this, Gedry, yep, and Syl, all of you do notice that there are footprints that were here before you guys, and they lead towards the pool.
I mean, I'm better suited to going in there than most of you.
You sure, kid?
Sure, what?
I can hold my breath a real long time.
Oh, him.
A lot more than you folks can.
Hmm?
All right, I'll follow you.
And don't you have that magical wooiness to tell us if it's the right way?
I do not.
Oh, out of character, I thought you had a message.
I did. I swapped it last level.
Well, you can, as a wizard, you can change one out every long rest.
Yes, but we've already had that long rest.
But he
Yeah.
didn't do it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, we leveled up, I swapped it out, and then we got into this. And there's a couple times that would have been useful.
Hmm.
So I'll probably be swapping it back in, but at the
I was gonna
moment,
say
no.
it's never useful until you don't have it.
Uh-huh.
I just need another cantrip slot already. Should we tie ourselves together? We're not going to be able to see in there.
Sure. I'll pull up my rope. I thought I had rope. I have rope, yes.
Yay! All right. What order are you guys going to tie yourselves together? And is everybody going to be tied together?
I'll be second behind Gedry. Also, since I still technically have my I'm assuming I still have my rage up. Has this been 10 minutes or no?
Hold on. Thinking about how long it would have taken. Yes, you do still have your rage.
Okay,
now.
then Gedry, go ahead and just because take some temp HP. Take 5.
Anybody here knows shape water?
That's not a cantrip anymore.
Oh shit.
There. Who's going after Kata?
Who just moved me?
think
I
it's
moved
the-
you. I moved you
I'll
because
go
I'm
third.
putting people in the order they're gonna go.
I'll go third.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And then have, I guess, the kid next to me and still at the back again.
Yep.
Cool. Alright. Everybody give me Constitution saving throws real quick. And then I'll start moving you guys through.
What is this for?
Making it through a submerged tunnel while you're swimming and not accidentally inhaling and gagging on the sludge.
Genji can hold his breath for an hour.
Okay.
That's what I was
I-
asking, because like, if it's
Yeah.
just that, then I think he's
Yeah.
okay.
Still disgusting.
I'm going to use my inspiration to not roll a 7.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
18. That's better.
Much better. Yeah. All right. Let me move you guys through.
Once Gendry hits the ground, he's going to be like actively trying to pull people as hard as he can.
Mm-hmm.
Not high on strength, but he weighs like 400 something pounds.
Yeah, as
Yep.
soon as I'm out, I will actually be able to pull people through.
As soon as I get out, I'm just gonna get out. I have
Alright.
enough-
Boop. Boop. And boop. There you go. You guys make it through. When you get to the other side, there are two people kind of looking like they're casually guarding the exit. They look like that. As soon as they see Felix come through, they stand up and they're like, "Ah, Felix, did you find your dad?" Which, when they say that, Felix looks very concerned. Is like, "No, he's not there." But they
think you
clearly
have-
don't look like they are believing him.
I think you have the wrong kid. You should just leave, eh?
They're like, "No, we know he's in there."
Go get him.
It would be no.
We've got nothing to do with you. You have nothing to do with us. Let's just leave this what it is and
Hold on. Okay. No, the kid can lead us to his dad. That's not a problem. You guys, we don't care if you leave or not. You're fine.
well, I'll tell you where he is. He's in there.
Right. There's a whole town in there. We don't like searching it. We just want to give to the guy.
I don't know. He kind of came to us, so that won't be too hard for you. But we're going, friend.
I don't care if you go. Just the kid will stay with us.
No.
Oh, no. The kid's coming with us.
All right. Go ahead and do initiatives.
That's good because Gendry was trying to wrestle with the Scotch. Was like, do we tell him where exactly he is? Feels wrong.
All right. Caddy, you do still have rage. I think you have like 5 minutes left on it.
All right, sounds good.
And you go first.
Okay.
And you guys are still tied together, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, God.
So I'm
We want to say 10 feet between us,
yes.
or 5 feet between us. Like,
So
Should we
I'm
get
gonna
an
move
idea?
up to here, which leaves me what 5 or 10 between Gedry. My rage is going. Start of my turn. Gedry already has
Oh.
temp HP. Temp. Okay.
There. Cool.
Actually, I was already right. Was I right here or here?
you were there.
Yeah, I think you were there. Oh, also make a strength check as you get out of the sludge.
Okay, I do those with advantage. Like an athletics check or a saving throw.
Let me
What is
double
it?
check the wording. on
Ability
it.
check is another option.
It says strength saving throw.
Okay. which I do with advantage. Yeah, 24.
Alright, cool. You're
Alright.
fine.
So I'm gonna move right here and swing at orange with my halberd recklessly. That's fine. Nat 20.
Hey, you hit him.
Ignore this damage. Because okay, so this is gonna be 17, 20 off the bat.
Okay.
Plus a d10. Hey, nice. 30 slashing damage.
Nice.
I'm going to cleave with my weapon mastery into blue, since I have reach, so I can do that because they're within 5 feet of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Still reckless for forever. Yep, 27 to hit.
Yep.
For 12 slashing damage.
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus because I crit, and it's the Hue from Great Weapon Master against blue, or no, I'm sorry, orange still. 25 does not get the extra 3 here. It's a bonus, so 10 slashing against orange,
Okay.
and then my final action, or final swing for my attack action against orange. Oh no, 17 to hit?
Nope.
And that's gonna be my turn. I gotta go check. I think one of my kids just threw up, so I'll be right back.
No. Okay. Gendry, it's your turn.
I guess I'll try and get out of the slime.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to make a saving throw too?
Yep. Strength saving throw.
Great.
Oh. Oh no.
I'll move myself back.
Yep. And let's see. What happens? You are restrained.
Restrained.
And you can make another saving throw to escape the sledge at the start of your next turn.
Restrained means I can't take actions?
Thought you can
I
take
think-
actions, you just couldn't. Hold on. I think that's one that they changed slightly.
That's 2014. Don't give me 2014 results. What are you doing?
Right.
Speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dex saves.
Okay, but I can still take actions.
Yes.
Okay, so no attack rolls. I wasn't going to do anything with an attack roll anyway. I'm going to use a 3rd level slot on Tasha's Mind Whip, so they could both give me an int saving throw.
Okay. Let's see. Orange. Orange gets a 14,
Fail.
and blue gets a 16.
That passes.
Okay.
Takes half as much damage if it saves. So here's the damage. 12 psychic damage, so 6 for the guy who saved.
Okay.
And Orange, who was the one who failed, on his next turn, he can't take reactions until the end of his next turn, and he
Okay.
only gets a move, an action, or a bonus action on that turn. He gets to pick one of the three.
Movement or bonus action?
Movement, action, or bonus action.
Oh, only one of the 3 kinds. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. That works. All right.
And that's my turn.
Blue's turn. All right. Not a whole lot of different options. Cool. Just gonna go over here. And gonna attack Kata, but Kata's well. Eh. He'll come into the sledge. Why not? Alright, Barnabas.
Okay. Blue's come right up to me, so I don't need to move anywhere. I'm just gonna smack him where I am.
It's not your turn. He's attacking you.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought you meant. Okay.
Yep. He's gonna attack you first.
All right, go ahead.
18 hit you?
Hits.
That would be... Wow. 4 slashing damage
Oh no.
and 11 necrotic damage.
Okay, so 15 damage.
And
Right.
what he's doing is those claws on the pictures I sent, he's attacking you and slashing you with his gloves,
Okay.
basically.
Damn.
He'll
we-
attack you
Look.
again. That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I would hope so. Wow. 5 slashing damage
Okay.
and 9 necrotic damage.
14. Okay.
One more attack. 15 probably doesn't hit you.
15 does hit.
Okay.
We have discussed
Jesus.
abysmal armor class a few times.
4 slashing damage
Mm-hmm.
and 10 necrotic.
Okay. That was a lot of damage I just took in one round. That was
Yep.
like half of my total.
You. Now it's your turn.
Okay, well, fuck this guy. Inventory, hang on a second. Just want to check something. Okay. Bonus action, I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use just a regular attack action, not True Strike.
Okay.
Oh god, I've not been adding my radiant bonus damage on True Strike. I forgot about that on both of my previous attacks. Well, we'll get to use it now. First attack. 26.
Yep.
So this plus 1d8 and hang on. So 11, 18 and 4, that's 22 radiant damage on the first attack.
Okay.
Also, any enemy within 10 feet of me has its speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Okay, second attack. 22 to hit.
Yep.
13 plus 15 and 2. That's 19 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And I'm not going to move anywhere. That's my turn.
All right.
Did I miss an entire round?
No.
Okay.
You did not. Silraz, your turn.
All right. I'm going to move my hunter's mark to blue
Okay.
with my bonus action. And then I'm actually going to lead with an elbow unarmed strike.
Nope.
Yeah, 14.
Nope.
Well, then my extra attack is going to be another elbow. God damn it. Stupid elbows don't work. That's it for me.
Alright. Cool. It's Orange's turn. He's gonna attack Kata. Ooh, 16. I don't think that hits Kata.
He can attack with advantage because of reckless.
Oh, right. I always forget about that.
But sorry, that's why I've been trying to tell you.
Mm-hmm. That,
You have so much going on, so.
yeah. That was worse. So his first
Okay,
attack.
then no, that
definitely
is a
misses you.
miss.
Alright. Next one. 16 again. Wow. Last one. Alright, that's a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is 9 slashing damage
5.
and 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Also, make a charisma saving throw, please.
Charisma saving throw. Oh no.
Oh, and you have disadvantage on this. Sorry.
Sure.
Crap.
Can you roll any worse?
It's possible. All right. You failed. So when you fail this, you feel like, oh my gosh, I just lost the cap to my pen. Sorry, hold on.
Good, you deserve this after what you're gonna do to me.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You feel this incredible like burning on your hand, and when you look at it on the back of your hand, a rune that you do not recognize has appeared there.
Oh god.
Oh no.
I'm not sure what to make of this, but okay.
Textually, I'm like 80% sure I know what just happened.
I mean,
Either I'm gonna not like be able to like hit them, or like this is their way of tracking people, or
Yeah. You've been marked by the Mercy Killer Bloodhounds as a target to kill.
love this for me.
Kata, it's your
Best
turn.
friends.
Okay,
You guys are so good at making friends.
First things first. Barnabas, you're within 10 feet of me, so you can get some temp HP.
hey, thank you.
7.
Thank you.
At this. Hold on, need to find the feature of it. This says. Oh, I should have been doing that the whole time. Whoopsies.
Aw.
Okay. No, it's okay. This is fine. I just didn't know the language of it. So, yeah, orange. Yeah, I can't maneuver these guys. That's too bad. Orange. I'm gonna attack it
Mm-hmm.
recklessly. Yeah, that's also fine. Nat 20.
Yep.
Ignore this roll.
I love that your rolls were both extremes.
I know. Okay, so automatic 20 slashing plus so that's 23 slashing.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use my bonus action because I crit it to do the swing thing.
Okay.
That's gonna probably hit 24 for just this. Cool, max damage 17.
Nice.
My final main attack action against orange. 27. Okay, so add another 3 to this. Whoops. 11.
Oh,
slashing damage.
Okay.
Then that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Gedry, your turn. You're muted, Entmus.
I do not like any of this.
It's okay. I plan on moving blue.
Yeah, let's handle this in a nasty way. I would like orange, or not orange, blue. Most of the damage has gone on orange, right?
Yes.
That's been all of my damage, yeah.
Blue can then... he's going to have to make a charisma save, but he's going to roll a 7.
Okay.
And I assume that, like, does he have more than a +9?
Let me look. Charisma save? No.
Then he's banished.
Okay. Ooh. What happens? Give me a
Is he
second.
from the Outlands?
Is the
I-
report noise?
I need to double check. Like, with Kiri. Thank you. Alright.
Oh, yeah, I think they got rid of that in 2024.
What?
What?
The
The
pop
pop
sound?
thing.
Oh, really?
They're transported to a harmless state plane for the duration while they're incapacitated. If it's an aberration, celestial, elemental, or fiend, it doesn't return if the spell lasts for the full minute.
Oh.
And then it's transported to a random location on a plane associated with its creature type.
So it doesn't matter if it's native to the plane anymore.
Not if... Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's native to the plane, but even if it is native to the plane, if it's one of those creature types, you can pop it out to some other random plane.
And
Right.
didn't they nerf it so that it has to make a saving throw every round now?
I don't think so. No, it just has to concede
Oh,
saving throw or be transported, and that's it.
Nice.
Interesting. Alright, well, he disappears then.
I'm gonna try and get out of the muck again.
Make
Strike
your
save
strike
throw.
save. Yep.
See if I can roll better than a 2. A 5 is better than a 2,
You still are stuck in the muck.
and that'll be my turn.
Alright. Well, blue's gone, so it's Barnabas's turn. Although, did Barnabas fall asleep?
No, I'm here.
Oh.
Sorry,
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
No, I missed. Sorry, I was thinking about the whole banish thing. Right. So, blue just vanished right in front of my eyes.
Yep.
I am. Going,
Gedry cast the spell at it and he disappeared.
okay, I'm going to spend 20 feet of movement to try and get out the sludge. I assume I have to do a strength saving throw.
Yep.
15.
Yep, you get out.
Okay, another 5 feet of movement to here and another 5 here, so then I can free up a spot for Syl. And 2 melee swing.
Well, wait, you guys are still tied together, right?
Oh, right, yeah, I'm tied to the kid, so I can only go there.
Yeah.
Right. In that case, 2 melee swings to this guy's face.
Okay.
Using... Sorry, I need to quickly look at something. Where is it? Right, okay. First swing. 17 to hit.
Nope.
17 misses?
Yep.
Damn. Okay, second swing. 15 to hit, so nothing.
Alright.
Bonus action. I'm gonna use 3 beams of healing light. So that's 3d6. That was terrible, and I heal for 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Still, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do stuff.
Okay.
Untie
First-
yourself.
First, I'm gonna try to get out of the goo.
Mhm.
Son of a bitch. It was on a
fail.
17. It was on a 17, rolled back over to a 3.
Yep. You go back to where you were
Um,
before.
The whole way, or just to the edge
The
of...
whole way. Nope.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep. Because as soon as you fail at it, you're reduced to 0. So you were there.
At least you're an arcane monk, and you can
hold
potentially cast a
on.
spell.
Let me check something really quick. Was this saving throw considered at the start of his turn?
Yeah.
Still, make a strength saving throw.
Yay.
You can choose to fail it.
I'll fail it.
You're teleported with my barbarian magic within 5 feet of me. Your speed is 0, but you're teleported.
I think he needs to be on the other side of you though, or something's gonna happen with the rope and the kid.
Teleport
He's
me there
teleported out of
anyway.
the rope.
Oh, the rope doesn't come with him. Got it. All right, cool. That works.
All right.
Otherwise, you can teleport
yay.
one person with all the rope and yank 5 people through the same teleport.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to flurry on Numbnut here.
Okay.
Oh, did
Uh,
I? Oh, no.
Good lord.
You missed.
Crit on the second flurry.
He dies.
Oh,
He had 1 hit point left. Like, seriously.
crap.
So if I had hit with either of my 2 blocks,
Yes.
Wait, so
Ignore that.
did I basically solo Orange?
Yeah,
yes.
pretty much.
I am holding the other guy in a timeout zone, and he's coming back.
How long do we have?
Less than a minute.
Okay. Let's get the kid out of the goop.
I untie myself
Mm-hmm.
and I grab the kid. Do I need to make a?
Yeah, if you're gonna try and pull him out, make a strength saving throw.
Well, I'm raging, so I do this with advantage. Yeah, I'm assuming a 20.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. And then I'll do the same thing for, well, no, at the start of Gedry's turn, whenever that happens. Make a strength saving throw that you're gonna fail.
Well, wait. So the banishment is only 1 minute. 1 minute is
Yeah.
10 rounds. Is that right?
Mhm.
Or
Yeah, concentration up to a minute. I can drop it earlier, but I'm gonna
Mhm.
hold it until we're in a good position.
that works.
This is like round 2, I think.
Two.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm gonna use the next minute to untie myself and basically use prestidigitation to start cleaning the muck off myself and other people.
You're gonna use the next minute to do that.
Let's. Gedry, how does this work? How does this thing come back?
I put him out of alignment with our reality into a demi-plane, and he'll pop
Like-
right back where he came from. Once
So
I'm
where is that? Let's surround him.
Well,
He was right here. I'll like poke at the it's that spot right there in the muck.
Okay.
shall we move the
And
token, by the way, just so it's not?
I'm gonna jump in. Well, I'm gonna move the kid first.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna jump in.
Splash, splash.
I'll move to here.
By the way, Kata, your brand is still on your hand.
Oh,
I haven't taken Dispel Magic yet, unfortunately.
I have
I think druids get it.
Dispelled Magic, but I am no spell slots. So I'll need a minute to get a spell slot.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it yet.
I can also do Remove Curse in case it's that as well.
Are you? So you guys are going to wait for him to come back? Is your plan now?
I want to get myself out of the muck first.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, okay.
And I am going to hold a poison spray for when he reappears.
I'm gonna help Gedrig out.
Okay.
Advantage.
I'd like it if we don't use the full minute, so I can still have use of Spirit Shroud, and I'm going to be holding a True Strike.
So I don't think I get advantage on saving throws with help.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise I can do this. I can get out and then do my teleport trick.
Let's see if we even need it. I'll roll first.
Hey, you made it.
Hey, let's go.
You're good.
There's a
You're
pebble
out.
good about. I'll make my way across the room.
All right. Kid's gonna hide in the back. All right. Are you dropping it so he comes back?
I'm gonna ask if everybody's ready for him to come back.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold a thing too.
All right.
Okay, in
Hack.
3, 2, 1, and I'll drop the spell.
All right. We'll just go in order of initiative, the held actions. So, Kata,
Okay.
your held action.
Cool. Yep. Advantage. Clicky. Because reckless. 27 to hit.
Yep.
And this is a reaction, so I don't get Great Weapon Master, unfortunately. So, 13 damage. Slashing.
right. Cool. Gedra, were you? Oh, you were dropping it, so you weren't holding an action. Barnabas, your held action.
Okay.
I probably could, but narratively I prefer this.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Okay. You hit him.
So that is that plus that. So 16 plus d8. And then add 4 on that. So hang on. 8, 15, 24 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Syl, your held attack.
All right. $20 to hit.
Yep.
Let me-
Geez, yours a cone or a line?
Poison
uh,
spray, the cantrip is just a.
Oh,
targeted.
Like
I
a
was
single-
thinking the breath weapon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, that's mine. Yeah.
Mine too. I just don't use it.
All right.
Just checking the wording on one of my features. Okay. Arcane Empowerment doesn't apply. But he would still be Hunter's Marked, I assume.
Yeah. Does he have any kind of save on that, or?
No,
No.
because it was an attack roll.
Oh, it was an attack roll. That's right.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Eight poison, 2 force.
All right. Cool. He's bloodied. All right, Kata, take your action or your regular turn. You're
You mean-
muted. You're still muted, but yeah.
Barnabas, take 4 temp HP if you don't have any.
I already have 7.
Okay, then never mind. So then I swing at it recklessly.
Should probably put it actually back.
19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. 3 to this. So 15 slashing damage. Second
Okay.
attack.
How is this guy not dead yet?
Just gonna roll my dice. There it is. 21 to hit.
Yep.
For another. Hey, that's fine. 20 slashing.
Nice.
I cannot do anything with a bonus, I don't think.
Wasn't your bonus trying to give temporary HP?
That's at the start of my turn. That just auto happens
Oh, nice.
while I'm raging.
Mm.
So that I believe is my turn.
All right. Gedry, your turn.
I think we've got this wrapped up, so I'm just gonna mind sliver him in the face or the head. So you can give me an int saving throw.
All right. That's a fail.
Yay! He can take 12 damage, max damage, psychic,
Wow. Okay.
and he adds a penalty to his next saving throw
Okay.
if he makes one.
It's his turn. Oh, this is not going well. First, he's gonna attack Catamaru. That's a 10. That misses.
He has advantage.
Oh, that's right. One of these days I will remember.
No, it's okay. I don't mind keeping on.
Yeah.
mine.
Well, that's a 14, so he still misses.
Yep.
He's gonna try for Barnabas. Ooh, it's a 25 to hit. Barnabas asleep.
All right.
You take 10 points of slashing damage
Okay.
and 10 points of necrotic damage.
Jeez.
And give me a charisma save, please.
Okay, these I'm good at. Not that good. 11.
Yep. You feel burning, and your brand appears on, like you feel burning on your neck, and the rest of you can see a brand that's similar to Kata's is on Barnabas now too. All right. Let me think. Was that 3? That was no. That was 2 attacks. One more attack. He'll go for Syl this time. Oh, it should have been at disadvantage, that save. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Did it? Oh, well, it failed. Anyway.
Yeah, you failed it, so it doesn't matter. Last attack on Syl. Hey, that's 25 to hit.
That hits.
So, 11 slashing damage and 12 necrotic.
And I'm going to negate.
If you can redirect it and make him to brand himself, that'd be hilarious.
Nah, I can only do 17 of it.
Oh,
And it was what, 21 total? 20. Was it? It was 11 and 12. So
yeah,
23
11
total?
and 12.
So I will take 6.
And make a charisma saving throw at
No,
disadvantage.
because I suck at these. I failed.
All right. yours is your cheek is burning, and now your scales have brand on them. Barnabas, it's your turn.
I just look at him, I'm like, rude. And I'm going to double melee swing. So first swing, 19 to hit.
Uh-huh.
So, oh, hang on a sec. I forgot to do a thing quickly. Before I roll the rest of my damage, I need to make a con save.
Right.
13. How much damage did I take?
Shoot.
You took 20, 10 and 10.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I succeed. So I save. I hold concentration.
Okay.
I should have been making those earlier. I completely forgot.
Yeah.
So that plus this. So 15 plus 10 plus 7. So that's 25, 32, and add 4, 36 points of radiant damage to the face.
He's dead.
Cool. I use my second attack and just stab him in the face. Carve my own mark on him like Zoros.
Cool.
And then watch his body just sink into the.
I use his body to like get myself out of the muck.
Hang on.
Like step
Before he
on him.
goes, we should probably loot him.
Too late. I've already stepped on him into the muck.
Smushed him in.
I will search orange for any valuables.
Let's see.
I will help if he needs to make a check.
Okay, I'll actually pull blue back out with me.
Yeah.
As soon as you guys give me space to get out.
Yeah, I'm moving away.
He has like a essentially black scale mail, and his gloves end in claws. They don't seem to be special in any way though.
Scale mail.
21 to get out.
Yep, you make it.
Alright. Do I need anything to pull him out?
Who you trying to pull the other guy out?
Yeah.
Yeah, just make a second strike throw. Save.
And then as soon as he's on the thing, I will drop my rage.
Okay.
25.
Yep. Yeah, the save for getting out of the muck was 8.
Oh.
That's even better
Which
than I failed twice.
I know. That's why I was like, that's why it's so amusing to me that so many of you failed it. I was like, guys.
The claw weapons that they were using on their fists.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything unusual about them, or anything that looks
Nope.
weird or well designed?
Nope. It just looks like regular like armor gloves.
Okay.
Whatever they were doing, it seems to have been like innate to them, basically.
Okay. So we can't give Syl like some really sick amounts of necrotic damage that he can then start
No.
tracking people with. Damn, that would have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything on blue other than
Nope.
what we found on orange?
They were the same.
Okay, then I toss him back in the muck.
Oh,
Yeah.
they also do both have a set of dimensional manacles on them.
Oh, then of course I'm gonna take
Yeah.
a set of those.
Sorry, I was like, wait a minute. Yes.
Do we want to keep scale mail for any reason?
I'm in half plate, so I'm good.
Literally
don't
cannot
wear
wear
armor.
armor.
Okay.
Literally
Yeah.
couldn't if I tried.
Yeah, but I'm thinking if we die and re-roll, scale mail's better than the standard bog chain mail that you start with.
I mean, if you have medium armor, you can get it with your starting package.
Can you?
Scale, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I thought you get chainmail with your starting package.
That's heavy.
I'm also not sure that our characters would really be thinking about what will we do in our next incarnations.
Mhm.
Dying? What are you talking about?
All
Oh,
right.
you guys are just making that up. Quit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, chuck the corpses into the muck and let them sink.
Cool.
Or if
Alright.
they don't sink, I will push them down with my halberd.
And you know, magically, as if she's been here all the time but not helping out, Cease appears. No.
He's really good at hiding.
Yes.
You've just gone through the world's most disgusting puddle.
Yep.
Oh, okay,
So-
cool.
Yeah, what you missed was the guy you met last time asked everybody to help his son escape curse through the tunnels that they knew about. They knew a little bit about that supposedly went out. he couldn't go because he was being hunted by the guys that they just fought, which are called mercy killers.
Okay.
Don't be fooled; they're just bounty hunters, basically. And they also found out that the kid needs to go to Excelsior, which is one of the places that you guys need to go anyway. So the idea that you could possibly take him with you was floated. And yep, after swimming through a whole bunch of terrible smelling stuff because you're in a tunnel in a junkyard, you guys came out in this little cave. So
Okay.
Hey, Grandpa. Talking to Barnabas.
Yes.
Do you mind? This is kind of gross. I saw you.
Yes, of course. And I start prestidigitating off anybody who wants to be cleaned up.
It's the problem is it's in my britches, and that's a problem.
Oh, the spell does it for me. I don't need to touch there.
Oh, I wasn't asking you to. Okay.
Yeah, I give him a magic hand. No, no,
Magic hand.
magic candy. You know, no. You just the dirt literally the dirt and grime and muck just literally like lifts off your trousers and just moves slightly and then just on the floor.
And then I just feel it. Sponge comes up from like.
Prestidigitate it back like through the hair into the puddle.
awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I clean up anybody who needs it.
Arlene, can I do an
Uh-huh.
Arcana check regarding the marks that have now appeared on 3 of my companions?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to help her.
Okay.
What does help do again?
Advantage.
You should also guide
Fantastic.
yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like a guidance. Hold on. So there's. Did that roll? There it goes. Oh, that was a horrible roll.
Try again.
I'm working on it. Wait, where'd it go?
I don't even see it.
There it goes.
And then guidance is a D4. Let's go. 16.
All right. That's better. Yeah. From what you know about what you've heard from the Mercy Killers and everything, that you think this is the brands are how Mercy Killers know to track people, that it's marking them. You also can surmise that since these people who did it died and they persist, that it's more than just like a normal spell that is cast on somebody that would usually dissipate when the person who cast it died. So it's more sticky, basically.
Do we know?
You
Would
don't.
my-
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was
No, go
gonna
ahead.
say, you don't know from that, like, what the parameters of how far away they can sense it or know, or like if one of the other Mercy Killers would have to see you guys to know that there are new targets, or if they would somehow magically through it know there are new targets in the area.
Would my character have enough sense to know how that dispel magic would work on this or not?
I think with that role you would know that it's you could try, but it's probably unlikely since it's persisting already.
Does it come across more as a curse than a spell? Than a magical effect?
I don't think she would know that necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, the moment we're not in active combat and can take the time, we can just try throwing what we have at it.
Yeah, if I can take a minute, I can get a pack slot back and I can try something different to dispel magic if that's what Cease wants to cast.
Well, are you guys
So-
going to hang out here or continue through the tunnel around? Like, are you going to try and solve it now is what I'm asking, or do you want to?
I'd rather solve this in our castle.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can solve this. We have the leisure of time.
Do we?
We don't know.
We don't know if the fact that it just exists is going to cause something to start hunting you. and now we have to watch behind us as well as in front of us.
Sorry, by when I meant the leisure of time, I meant we don't have to do it this very instant second. We can do it in half an hour from now.
We should make an attempt before we get to the castle, but
Oh,
maybe
okay.
not in this tunnel.
Fair point.
If they're scrying us and they see us in the castle, or even near the castle, they could identify that as some place we're using as a base, and it's rather obvious.
Good thinking about that.
Probably not a lot of those walking around the Outlands.
Yes. There's not a lot of castles walking anywhere.
But Gedry, do you think the spell would work on this? Like, I could try it. I just don't know because I'm not overly familiar with all this woo-woo stuff here.
It might. It depends on exactly the kind of effect.
Well,
I mean, I could try it if you guys want me to try it.
the best case scenario is it goes away. The worst case is it doesn't, right?
If we can't get rid of it, we can't get rid of it. And we'll have to deal with it.
All right. I look at Syl and I cast Dispel Magic.
So, for what it's worth, the spell
Yeah.
can actually be an area, and if you target a magical effect like a mark, it can target all of us.
Can it?
Nope.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Okay. Then I will
Range
target
is
everybody.
120 feet.
I will target all of them, and I will cast Dispel Magic.
Tracking.
Cool. Are you casting it at third level regular spell, or I don't know if you have fourth level spells or anything yet.
I have one 4th level spot, and that's what I'm gonna use.
Ooh.
Okay. Cool. Can make a ability check using your spell casting ability.
So it's like, yeah, you roll a d20, then it's plus your wisdom, I think.
Yeah, plus your spell casting ability.
Your modifier.
Sure. So 18 plus 5.
Let's go.
Boom!
You just dispelled a 12th level spell.
Probably
Wow.
not.
Except that it persists.
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel like you really had this, and like for a second there you think you've got it, but then like it's almost like it kicks back stronger at you. It was like it's like nah. Almost like it has a will of its own in a way.
Oh gosh.
Do they feel it also? Like through their mark? Or do I just feel it through the dispelling?
They would feel like, so when it initially went on them, wherever they got it, it hurt and branded. And then when it came back, it would pulse and burn again for a second.
Okay.
Jeez.
Sorry guys. I'm trying here.
It's not you, it's the spell. Something's resisting. That's fine, we can't handle it here.
If you give me a minute, I could try one other thing.
You have exactly 60 seconds.
I'm gonna take that minute
Mhm.
and I I take that minute to meditate and use my class feature to regain 1 pack slot.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna quickly find it. Magical Cunning. I'm going to use that pack slot on myself. I'm going to put my hand over where the Lebrand is, and I'm going to cast Remove Curse
Okay.
and see if that does anything.
That's on one person, yeah?
It's only on one person, yes.
Okay.
At your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object.
So I'm
we can
assuming
cycle
you're
it.
doing yourself.
Yeah. But any curses that are on me are affecting.
I can't believe they actually let this one pass with just like any super duper mega lich curse is fine with a second level spell slot. I can't believe that.
I hate remove curse as a spell.
Third.
Yeah.
They're so
Third level.
cool, and it's just like, nah.
But yeah, it's like such a. It just removes everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way too low level. Like, if it was a 5th
Through
level
your
spell,
like
maybe.
entropy.
I mean, you can, as a DM, choose to like have
Mhm.
certain curses remain regardless. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
You do get rid of yours.
Hey,
right.
at least
Good to know. I can get yours done I need another 20 minutes of rest.
Let's get at least part way back to the tower.
Yeah, I
before
need
we
a
take
short.
break.
Basically, if I have a short rest, I can get my other 2 pack slots back, and I can remove the other 2.
Nice.
All right. So you guys continue down the hall tunnel.
Yep.
All right.
Let other people take the lead.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll go ahead and take the lead.
So yeah, the tunnel goes on for about another mile and then opens into another cave. At the far end of the cave, you guys see a big arch, and as Felix draws near it, it activates and lights up in a blue swirl and is obviously a portal to somewhere.
Do we want to rest before we go through, or after?
We can probably safely assume it's moderately safe. Those Mercy Killer hunters got in here, I assume, through the portal. They wouldn't have stayed on that side of the sludge if they hadn't come from this direction.
Well, yeah.
There were
I mean,
footprints on the other side of the sludge.
So there could be more on the other side of the portal.
Yeah.
Well,
I think as
this
long
is-
as we get rid of these before we actually get into our castle.
No, it's just I'm going to need to take a short rest at some point.
it's just a concern if they're scrying us in the castle.
Great.
Unless there's some
Okay.
kind of divination attachment to the thing.
So I'll step through.
Either way.
Okay. You guys follow him?
Yeah, I shrug and follow.
Okay. You emerge from the portal in a densely wooded area.
Oh, fuck, I
Um,
forgot my rope.
One rope gone.
Damn it.
In a densely wooded area, if you look, you can see the lights of what you believe is cursed. That looks like it's about 3-ish miles away from you. It's still dark because it's still nighttime though, so that is a best guess.
Oh. Let's never go back there, please.
We shouldn't stay right here. If the Mercy Killers have any way of tracking their own, or knowing if their own have died, then they may come looking.
Okay, then let's still get... We need to get rid of these before we get back into our hole.
I'm just saying we should move like 10 or 20 minutes down the road and then take a break.
Fine.
Works for me.
Just got right by the portal.
Are you intending just to move any direction away from the portal, or move
Maybe not
somewhat
towards Cursed?
towards your castle, or towards Curse? Yeah,
Away from cursed, away from portal.
but not towards your castle.
Lateral to castle.
If we can get rid of these, I think.
Or parallel to
think-
castle.
Out of character. If we can get rid of these, then it won't matter because we'll just be able to make our beeline there afterwards.
So you're not attempting to move towards the castle currently.
Not yet.
Correct.
Okay. That's why I wanted to make sure. All right, cool. Yeah. You as you guys move away from the portal, once you get like about 30 feet away from it, it deactivates again and continue on. Nothing happens. You're still in a densely wooded area, and you've gotten away from the portal area and not any closer to Cursed.
Do we find a decent area to rest?
Yes.
And just in
Um,
case, I would not put on any lights.
No, I have intentionally
friendly
tucked
fires.
my amulet into my shirt.
I
Yeah, you guys can take a short rest. You have to burn at least one hit die, even if you don't, because augmented rules we're saying is you can take a short rest almost anywhere as long as you have hit dice to use.
Mm-hmm.
That's what your limit is. So even if you don't regain hit points during this rest, use one of your hit die.
Way
I
overdid
also-
that.
Wow, Sil.
I don't have to regain hit points, but I am going to use my arcane recovery.
I had to burn the hit die anyway, and I was down 2 hit points, so.
Oh, okay, that works.
I'll get my 4th slot back.
okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Cease, by the way, you missed them multiple times, failing a DC 8 strength check to get out of the sludge.
But
It was
not
amazing.
me.
Not me.
Yeah.
Once I have my spell slots back, I will burn both of them and remove curse on both gentlemen.
All right, who are you doing first?
Kata first.
Kata.
Yeah.
Kata's brand does not go away.
Oh shit. In that case, I then do cells.
All right.
I just hold him gently and like on the cheek, like tenderly. Yeah.
Stroke his little scaly face.
No.
His does not go away either.
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, it worked for me. Why did it work for me?
It may be resisting any attempt to remove it, and you just happened to overpower it that one time, or
Maybe
it may
it was
have
a timing thing,
it may have settled into them too much to be removed.
proximity thing.
Damn. This is not good. This is not good. Well, I'm out of ideas and out of ability.
It doesn't matter. We'll have to deal with it as it is.
Great. I don't have the. You know what? And I start marching towards the direction of the castle,
At
Yeah,
least they won't
interrupting
slot.
my sentence.
Give me a survival check to see if you find it in the dark. In the
Excellent. I'm good at this because I especially don't have dark vision.
Yes.
I will help. I have dark vision and survival trained.
I
Okay.
intentionally do not help him.
I just want to watch which direction he starts walking before I go
Yes.
one.
A 20 total, dirty 20.
Hey. Yep. You find the right way.
Wait.
You're fine.
I don't want to hear it. Of course I know the direction. I can smell my bed from here.
We parked
I
next to
don't
Kirst,
think
and
that's-
Kirst is that way.
I don't think that's your bed you're smelling.
No, Barnabas got rid of this. I'm good.
Uh-huh.
Why would your bed smell?
It smells like me. I love me.
Okay.
Like home.
All right. It takes you guys a little bit of time walking, but you make it back to the castle again. Nothing exciting happens on the way. I should make a token on here for the kid.
Man, this is gonna be a problem. Also, can we stop, like, we don't have any more rooms for more orphans.
You guys are just gathering more and more things.
Every campaign, it's like, here, Pokemon, let's go. Gotta catch all of the NPCs.
We can always kill the dragon.
No.
Except we don't know how that will jack the timelines, and she's our friend as an ancient, and
We can get a little further along and just kick the kid over the edge.
Snake, what have you done? You've created a time paradox.
you know what, Sil, you've already ruined enough time paradox things with dragons for enough games, thank you. That still has scars.
Yeah.
I only did it twice.
The fact that
Twice.
you did it a second time.
All right. So, yeah, you guys get back in the night. Do you tell Zithir to start moving the castle immediately, or do you guys like do the nighttime thing, or what do you want to do?
I don't know, I'd rather get away from the prison gate town if possible.
It was such a friendly place.
I mean, if we're
It was-
moving,
it
it's
was
going to be
lovely.
hard.
No one bothered us at all.
That's not true.
I mean, do we want to go straight to Excelsior, which is where the kid needs to go?
It's like a plan. We can drop him off quite
It's-
quickly.
It's straight across from Cursed, so it's not a short trip, but the next place that's closest that we would need to go is Glorium, which is like 4 cities away. So we're going a long ways anyway.
Might as well drop him off. The longer we keep him, the more we're just delaying.
Or we're putting him at risk.
I don't know,
There might
they
be someone
both
at
sound
Excelsior that could help us with the marks too.
just- I gotta be honest, guys. Both Glorium and Excelsior sound pretty great compared to Cursed and what was the other place we just went to? Rigus?
Yes, Regus was a thing.
I wouldn't get too excited.
About which
Our-
one?
About places that seem good. Are you the most righteous of people?
No, but I'm not so far. You know what? I'm all right.
Righteous according to who?
According to the people in town we visit. Where we may have been some of the better people in the towns we've just visited, will be some of the more reprehensible people in those towns, and they may not look kindly on us.
Well, I mean, if they're goody goodies, then fuck them.
That's
Well
exactly the attitude I was referring to.
I mean, we can also just see if they're good and kind and let us go to the portal to get our thing and leave. That would be great.
It may be fine. I'm just saying to keep your expectations under control. We're talking about the extremes of good and evil here in incarnate form, rather than just being a nice guy.
Where's the extreme of mildly chaotic? I want to go there.
That would not be automata. And we've already been there, so you're lucky.
Mildly chaotic?
Yeah, you know, people are mostly nice, but sometimes they're not. That's where I want to go.
Probably not Plague Mort. Probably not Ribcage. I don't know,
See-
you might like Torch, even though we don't have to go there.
I'm just saying these are all ideological extremes.
I still think the next plan to call should be to drop our charge off.
Oh yeah, we're already heading that way. It's fine.
That's
Did
true.
anybody go tell
We
him?
ha- So if someone wants to go tell Zathir to head towards Excelsior, I'm going to see if I can find anything in the library about the Blood Hunters.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm gonna go
rest-
help. I'm gonna help Gedry.
I'm going to go rest these old bones. And I find my bed.
Don't forget to tell Zathir about the marks.
Oh yeah, I gotcha. And I'll knock.
Zathir is like, oh, come in. It's a little bit
Well,
late. But
I'm
okay.
so sorry. We just got in. Cursed is not a great place. It's very difficult to leave.
Oh, yeah, I've never gone there myself.
It is a prison, actually.
Oh, huh.
Easy to get in, won't let you out. Do not recommend. Two things. One, we encountered some trouble, and two of us are marked by bounty hunters, like physically marked.
Oh. Did you
yes,
run into mercy killers?
that's what I'm told. Yes. So, one, we'd like to leave this place. We did not leave amicably. I mean, they're not going to be able to report this, but whoever might come looking for us will find us. So let's leave. We would like to go to Excelsior. We actually only were able to leave because we have someone with us that we need to drop in Excelsior to pass on.
Oh, wait, pass on?
I mean, they're a little dead.
They're undead?
I mean, I don't they're with us. They need to go through. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm tired. You're tired. Can we just go that way?
Okay.
But warning,
Okay.
this is the thing. I'm sorry. We will try to get rid of it.
Yeah, I'll get the castle moving, and then I'm going to bed, and we can discuss this
I'm sorry.
more
We
tomorrow.
will make sure that we are safe.
Okay. And let's see. Other people were going to the library?
Yeah, I was going to look for the Mercy Killer Bloodhounds if there had any information on them.
Okay, and Cease, you were going to help too? I thought I heard you say that. Right.
Yes.
Do you ask the sarcophagus?
Yeah, it'll give me a place to start anyway.
Yeah, yep. It points you towards books over here.
I'll start rifling through the shelves looking for whatever applies.
Yep. Oh. Sorry, I got distracted by Slack track. I was like, what? As like you're rifling down, why did I not change the name? Oh my gosh.
What were you guys checking the library for?
Info for the marks.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, hold on one second. There we go. Better. While you're doing that, Renee comes down and starts like prancing around Ducey. So like, oh, you guys are back. What are you doing? What's happening?
Oh, hey, little one. Well, we are trying to find information to help our friends.
What's wrong with your friends?
They got these really nasty marks on them, and now they're being hunted.
Oh no.
Yeah. So we're trying to see if we can get rid of them.
Okay. Can I help?
I don't know how yet, but I'm sure we can find a way for you to help.
Okay. Like she sits down and like sits all proudly like a dog waiting to be told like what task it can do and can't wait. Like
Gedry, how many books did you find?
there are several books about organizations in the Outlands. You find one that has a chapter on mercy killers, basically, as you look through like the chapter list.
I've got one, but it doesn't look like it has much information on them. But
That's not good.
forewarned is forearmed.
Is there? Well, so Gedry, since you have such rapport with the sarcophagus, and it pretty much just flips me off, would you mind asking it? This is her perspective on it. Would you mind asking it if there are any books regarding removing spells or curses from people?
Mm.
Because maybe I just did it wrong.
I know that there aren't any books on actual spells here. I've already checked myself with her, but I'll ask if there's any general theory.
Perfect.
And I'll ask if there's any magical theory on the removing of spells and curses.
Okay, so the eyes. So I'm assuming you're upstairs, right? Yep. So the eyes do something weird here. Rather than beaming at like a shelf or whatever, they beam at the ceiling.
I look at the ceiling to try to interpret if there's anything written on the ceiling.
There's nothing written on the ceiling.
I think the only place with bookshelves other than here is Zathir's office.
I don't want to bother Zathir again.
Probably not until the morning.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a few minutes like going over the sarcophagus's like layout and just like making sure candles are lit and dusting things off and cleaning it up and things like that.
Cool.
I totally say suck up under my breath as I leave with Renee.
Okay. Cool. Do you go back to reading that chapter about the Mercy Killers?
After I clean up, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the things you learned from there, it are basically the Mercy Killers are renowned renowned bounty hunters. They are known for never giving up until they find their target, and they do not care if you are dead or alive when they bring you back. It is almost like their suggestion also is almost seems like they prefer to bring back dead, targets.
Yep.
But there's also a brief mention of the brand that they use for tracking. It doesn't have a lot of specific information, but it does say that there are rumors that the brand will work across planes and can help them locate targets in a general sense.
Okay. That's not good. Yeah, after I get all that figured out, I'll go upstairs and I'll communicate that.
Takes you, I would say, probably about an hour to read through that chapter. Who would still be up and around at that point?
I am making food for everybody.
Oh, how nice.
And I'm teaching Renee how to cook.
Oh, how exciting.
They've been relegated to peeling potatoes.
Yeah. Kato would be up still.
So having a time dragon around really reduces the amount of time you need to caramelize onions.
He just like gently blows on it.
I'm thinking roast potatoes. Come on.
We've found ourselves our own little like pressure cooker.
Yeah, I was gonna say forget cooking something all day. It's done like that.
Right?
It needs 32 minutes. Go.
All right. Syl would still be up too?
Yeah, I'd be sitting at the table, probably randomly eyeing the dragon and grumbling.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so then Gedry comes upstairs.
Okay, so bad news. The information we have, which is limited on the Mercy Killer Blood Hunters, suggests that the brand lets them detect where you are and in a broad sense, but also it works across planar distances. So there's very
Cool.
little ways for escaping this unless we can figure a way to get rid of it.
So, does this mean that we're in a blood feud now? Because I'm not gonna let them just track me forever.
Another blood feud. But we may have some alternatives. There's, I believe, some information that Zathir may have on the removal of certain spells and curses.
I felt pretty bad waking him already, so if we can just not.
I was going to suggest waiting until the morning when they're awake. I mean, this.
Well, did Zathir already get the tower moving and go back to bed?
Yeah,
we missed that moment. Okay.
Yeah.
I hit
I
him
was-
with pretty bad news already about the mark, so maybe just
Yeah, it took
Okay.
him like 10 minutes at most to do that.
And we're unlikely to get to Excelsior before the morning.
oh no,
mean-
that'll be. I have to assume days. Based
Distances
on the
are
map,
weird.
I
That's-
know timey-wimey, but you know.
I side-eye Renee. This would give time for her to learn how to use her abilities. Maybe we could take tomorrow and start training? I look at Gendry.
I have to think that a time dragon on our side, with at least even the beginnings of her potential full abilities, can't be a bad thing.
And you know,
I
you could
agree.
probably write a really good book about this. How to Train Your Dragon.
We have to train her first.
That
You're
sounds
we
training
know
your
how
own
to.
killer.
It's a baby, Silraz.
And it will grow up.
And
And
we
hopefully
would rather have it on our
lovely.
side, thank you.
We met the grown up and it was friendly.
Yeah. So friendly.
Which means we know that you don't do anything to hurt it, so let's just move on with that.
Oh, man.
I give you free reign to kill any dragon that attacks us first.
That's super fair. I mean,
It still spends the next week trying to goad it into biting him.
that's not a baby dragon. That's your own stupid face. You bit yourself.
That's not what the teeth mark look like. All right. Any other conversations you guys would want to have at the nighttime?
I think
Okay.
Genji would try to get some sleep.
I'm just gonna assume you guys made the cot for the kid, like somewhere there or something. Whatever. Kid's fine.
Genji's sleeping on a pile of straw.
There's only one pile of straw.
I'm only half convinced that I sleep in this like chair next to the fireplace with like my feet up on the table.
Cool. All right. So next morning,
Do we get a long rest?
you do get a long rest. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm asking because I gotta swap out some of my spells.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I forgot to use my inspiration. That attack. I could. Oh no! I could have used my inspiration on that charisma save.
Not had disadvantage on it. Yeah.
Hmm.
You didn't know what it did, to be fair.
I know.
It's true.
But the way that it works is a lot like Old Lucky. So I rolled like a 6 and a 15. I could have
Yeah.
targeted that 6 for the advantage.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
All right. So morning comes, everything's fine. What do you guys do in the morning? Are you slow to rise? What's up?
I think so.
I am up early making breakfast.
And you're having to like maneuver plates and stuff around Kata, who's asleep on top of the table.
When did you go from being in the chair with your feet up to being on the table?
Well, it's too late now.
Does Kata even remember, or is it just like sleepwalking?
Yep.
Yeah. At some point, he's like, "Oh, I got a crick in my back."
So Cat, I'm not even like, I don't set the table or anything, but as I'm like cooking bacon, I take like a freshly cooked piece of bacon and I put it right in front of Kata's nose, and I like use it to try and lure him off the table.
That's amazing. Would Kata be lured off the table with that, or would you just stay asleep and ignore?
If it's like directly above me, no. But if she's like actually gonna be moving it, I could definitely see how I would like roll off the table.
Yay!
Oh yeah, like it starts like right here, and it's
Uh-huh.
just slowly pulled away.
Awesome.
Uh,
Cease, also give me a perception check.
Absolutely, I'm good at those. That is not the right button. Oh no, my Wi-Fi.
It's not just you. Rolls have been taking a while tonight.
this is the first roll that I've actually seen show up for you tonight.
Oh, it was also a horrible roll. Actually, that's not even right.
I was gonna say, don't you have like a whole bunch of plus to perception? What's happening?
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, let me
That's
actually use
weird.
the sheet in here. See if it does it right here. Did that roll it right? Yeah, there's the +8. That's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because like the first one was just like it just said roll, not check.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know what's going
Really
on.
weird. Well, we'll take the 20. It's fine.
I like the
Um,
20 better.
Just after Kata falls off the table, you notice that there appears to be a canary on this windowsill that seems to actually be watching you guys, like paying attention to what's going on.
When I noticed that, I just quickly shoved the bacon in his mouth. Like I take it as like he fell off the table. I noticed the canary. He screams, and I just shove the bacon in his mouth. Like stifle the scream.
Yep.
And I'm gonna look at the canary. Actually, do I have speak with animals? I don't know that I do. I don't think I have anything with animals. Hold on. I do. I totally cast speak with animals on myself.
Okay, 1 second.
Hopefully
I
this is
just-
not
Okay.
literally like a spy for the Mercy Killers.
I just gotta check something real quick.
Oh dear. I'm about to have a conversation with another druid's familiar. I can feel it in my bones. Or it's a druid. It really can go either way.
I also forbid you from getting any more like NPCs into this house.
Listen,
Not building a zoo again.
I would never do it on purpose, but I might do it by accident.
Especially considering what actually happened to our last zoo. Since it's in that mansion that nobody could get to because the dude
Oh,
kind
right.
of went down with the ship.
On the
It is-
log,
they are
on the
perpetually
log,
taken
on
care
the
of.
bug, on the bottom of the sea. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
Um,
they
are
probably
perpetually
just
taken
got
care of.
lonely.
Guys, I'm gonna drop early because I'm flagging and I'm still not great, and I'm a mixture of painkillers and antibiotics and all sorts. So I will say goodnight now.
Yep.
Alright. And I do.
Alright, see you guys next week. I'll try and be more human again. Oh wait, no, I'm not here next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, next week because I've got next week on the Sunday is. Wait, no, hang on. No, I am here next week. It's the week. No, sorry, no, I'm not here the next 2 Sundays. Apologies. Next Sunday, I have an 8 a.m. get-in for pantomime, and the Sunday after, I have my family meal for my stepdad's 70th. So I need to be up both mornings early.
Get some sleep, dude.
All right, see you guys soon. Take care.
Bye.
Okay. All right. Yep. Okay. You do speak with animals.
And I look at the canary and I'm like, can I help you, little bird?
It like cocks its head at you, and chirps, and it's like, I'm just curious. I heard some commotion going on.
Oh, well, we're just naturally loud. How did you get all the way over here though? You don't look like most of the birds that I've seen in this area.
I mean, I don't know. I've lived around here my whole life.
Have I noticed other canaries?
You have not noticed other canaries specifically, no.
Okay. So, do you just live in the forest? Or do you live in a town? Or a village?
I tend to stay, well, towns here are so crazy, but I tend to travel around a bit.
Steez, what are you
Really?
talking about? I live right here.
Kinda quiet. I'm talking to the bird.
Uh-huh.
Sorry about him. He's cranky when he wakes up. There's bacon on the stove. Dig in. Potatoes are in the oven, staying warm, and well, there's eggs if you want them, but I'll make more when everybody else gets up. And I just kind of wave over to the cooking area. So, are you the only canary here?
Well, right here, yeah.
But like on this plane, I haven't seen canaries here, like
Oh.
at all.
That's a good point, actually. Maybe.
So where's your nest?
I don't think that I should answer that. I don't know you.
Well, no. Like, is it in a tree? Is it on a roof? I'm just curious, because all the canaries I've met, honestly, they've lived with people.
Oh, well, I used to live with people, but they're gone.
I'm sorry. That stinks.
It happens. Most
I like
people have
side-eye-
short lives, you know.
Yeah, I side-eye Kata. And then I look back at the canary. I'd offer you a place, but I've been staunchly told I'm not allowed to invite others into our home. We've kind of taken on a lot.
What do you mean?
Well, we just help people. And in helping them, well, and animals, we help people and we help animals. And in helping them, we've acquired more for helping.
What? Acquired? Like they choose to stay with you?
Yeah, like they're with us because they want our help, and we're trying to help them.
Oh, that's cool.
So what do you do all day?
Fly around, this or that. Worms.
So what brings you? You said you heard a commotion.
Well, I just heard So I haven't seen this castle roaming around in a while, and I was wondering what was, going on. And I saw you doing things, and then doing something with the man that was on the table.
So you haven't seen the castle running around in a while? So you've seen the castle running around before?
This castle is well known.
By who?
People who've been around in the Outlands for a while.
How old are you?
Oh, like you see it, like its eyes get big and then it flies away.
I don't think that was a canary, Kata.
Okay, good. Is it gone?
Is it still in the window?
I'm sitting on the floor finishing bacon that was... Look, I don't know where you come from, but when you feed someone, you don't put your fingers in your mouth with the food, too. Just the
I was
food.
distracted. Listen, there are worse ways to wake up than having bacon shoved in your face.
Yes, but...
And if you weren't sleeping on the table, it wouldn't have been an issue. What were you doing on the table anyway?
This is my room. It's where I'm happiest, is the kitchen.
Yeah, it's because you're really into food, I take it.
So, why did your bird go away?
And not my bird, a bird. Emphasis on that. But, I asked it how old it was, and it kind of panicked and took off. I have reason to believe that was something shapeshifted into a canary. Or
Okay.
timey-wimey stuff. I don't really know. Canaries shouldn't outlive their owners. I think they only have a lifespan of like 20 years.
I don't know. It's a bird. Like, who tracks how long birds live?
Well, I do, obviously. This is important information.
Oh, important.
That is a good question.
It was chirping.
It was chirping? Okay. And then I go over and I start making more scrambled eggs.
I'll like go downstairs to keep an eye out for birds or something. Like,
Awesome, I love it.
You come down and the entire library is just canaries.
Canaries everywhere. That would be amazing.
guys,
All right, what's everybody else doing?
Genji would eventually wake up.
Yep.
And then he's just going to be waiting for Zathir to wake up because he doesn't want to bother them.
Yeah, from history that Zathir tends to sleep in a little bit later. Does Syl also sleep in a fair amount?
Oh,
Or stay in his room a fair amount, I should say.
He sleeps in longer than. I mean, he's usually pretty early. He's in bed, or at least in his room, until probably early afternoon.
Okay.
Is this unusual for Syl? Like, would Cease be like, he's normally up already?
She would realize that he's usually up by then, but whether it would concern her or not, I don't know.
Okay.
And Renee chops up. She's like, what you doing?
Just finishing making breakfast.
Ooh.
Are you hungry?
Yes. And he flits over to a chair and sits.
Meat, potatoes, eggs, fruit. What would you like?
Oh,
All. All right, so I can picture this right. Does the dragon have like posable thumbs at all?
mhm.
Or no? So
No.
total like puppy paws.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I just throw together a quick plate
Mm-hmm.
and everything is still like sectioned off. It's not like all together.
Mm-hmm.
Darlin, you can't sit at the table. You're gonna have to stand over here to eat.
Why?
There's not enough chairs. We need to get more chairs.
There's not everybody here.
But if they show up and they start eating, are you going to be willing to move then?
I might be done by the time they get here.
All right. If you got to be quick though.
Okay.
I put the plate in front of them.
And he starts like gobbling it up, like nom, nom, nom.
I imagine it's dog inhale, no taste.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A little bit later, Zather will wander out. Be like, oh, you guys are up. Yay.
Morning, Zather.
Good morning. Whew. It was a late night last night.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Actually, Gedry, didn't you say you had a question for Zather?
Yeah, but I didn't want to jump down their throat the first thing in the morning.
Oh.
Well, I made breakfast, so you can absolutely start talking over food. And I place a plate in front of Zather.
Cool. Just thank you.
I just smile.
So what's up, my young Gedry?
We were asking the sarcophagus below about spell books, like books that may have information on the theory of removing curses and other types of spells, to try and work with the against the brands that have still stuck on a few of our friends. And it looked upwards rather than at any of the books downstairs. So I assumed that perhaps it must be in your office space somewhere. There didn't seem to be any other library spaces.
Did you specifically ask about removing spells or about information about spells and
It was specifically about removing both curses and spells.
I know there's a basic book of spells that is in the library. I don't have any spell books in my room. Not a spellcaster, so
It may have been a book on magical theory. Or would there be somewhere else in the tower that such a tome might be?
well,
'Cause it distinctly looked upwards, that it wasn't on the floor of the library.
there is there is some books 2 floors up. Maybe there's a magical theory book in there that I don't remember. It's been a while.
If you don't mind, I'll go take a look then,
Yeah, that's fine.
and I'll head up.
Oh.
Is it 2 floors up?
Yeah. And
these-
it's like over on this side here. There's
There's
just
an
some books. All of the books that you see up there appear to be in Gith.
Then I will spend 10 minutes and ritual cast Comprehend Languages.
Awesome. After you do that, you find one of the thicker books is a book on magical theory.
Okay, I'll pull that out and I'll do a scan over and just verify that they're on these two shelves. There's no like spell books that I could take a look at as well.
Yep, there's no spell books. But the book that you pulled does have sections on curses and things like that.
Okay, I'll bring that back down and start reading it. See if I can find anything of use.
Nothing that is particularly new to you as a caster, like the basic idea of dispelling magics, how curses work. You find basic information about, like, you know, most curses can be removed with remove curse. Some take stronger magic, some take wish spells, you know, things like that. And there's nothing specifically about the Mercy Killers mark in there. You're muted.
Once he determines there's nothing much of use there, he'll just take the book back up and put it back and come back down.
Okay. Cool. Takes you an hour and a half or so. Anybody else up to anything?
I'm now cleaning the kitchen.
Cool. This will eventually come out. Around.
Yeah, I eventually come out and pick at whatever happens to be left on the table.
Cease, after Renee's done eating, she picks up her bowl in her mouth and walks it back over to you.
I take it from her and wash it.
And she prances off. I'm just gonna fly around the castle some.
I
Grumble,
holler after
grumble,
her to
grumble.
not go far.
Rumble, grumble.
You slept late, though.
Yeah,
You good?
I'm fine. I just know we had a couple of days of travel. Might as well get sleep in while I can.
Okay. You're usually the spry one.
Maybe I'd be more spry without a dragon around.
Not going anywhere, so.
Worst part about baby dragons is if you throw them off the tower, they just fly back.
Maybe you two could make a game of it. Teach her how to defend herself without attacking and hurting her.
First part, yes. Second part, no.
Soras, you are a very good fighter. You could help her learn to defend herself so that she stays alive better.
Why would I want that?
Because she could be useful. She could get us home.
Until the day she turns on us.
I don't think she's going to turn on us.
Dragons always turn on mortals. Always.
At home. We're not home. Things are different here. The dragon likes us. That's not normal back home. Even little dragons don't like us. She likes us. Let me like a dragon that likes me back.
I'm just saying it could be a long con.
We've already seen her when she was much older, and she still liked us then.
Exactly. It's a time dragon. It has nothing but time.
You could prove beneficial in helping train our new companion. However, I will accept that you are not brave enough to be up to the task.
You won't goad me into it by trying to bruise my ego. You know
No.
that doesn't work.
I just didn't realize that you had that much of a fear of dragons.
It's a hatred, not a fear.
Are we sure?
Oh, we're sure.
Okay. You act around dragons like I act around spiders. I'm just saying. And I'm openly aware that I am absolutely petrified of spiders and they all must die.
It's a lot easier to squash a spider.
Did your people
Well,
have
this
a
is true.
half-century-long war that ended in the obliteration of your empire?
You know well what happened to my people.
Just a general reminder that you guys still have memory issues. And like I said, you remember that you don't like things, but you don't necessarily know why you don't like things.
Which actually makes this even better.
I hate it. Why? I don't know. I hate it.
You can't reason me out of an idea that I haven't reasoned myself into.
It's fine, Soraz. Gedry and I will teach this dragon.
Huh?
You're making a mistake.
The mistake is you not being willing to assist. That's okay. I can still appreciate your determination and your beliefs.
I mean, this is only one dragon. There's apparently
Awesome.
a lot more at the mausoleum. We don't know that they're all friendly.
What? I'm sorry?
We
What's
know that
mausoleum?
there's the mausoleum of Crenepsis.
There's dragons there?
That's the home of the time dragons. Renee said that there was dozens to hundreds.
Oh.
We don't know that any of them are friendly to us.
Oh,
Well, that's going to be a
Great.
problem.
I'm just
it's
saying,
going to
let's
be
be
interesting. Okay. Well,
and we know that Brennis Shubra grows up to be much older than she is and still thinks of us as friends at that age. So I can assume we don't die getting her there.
okay then.
Maybe. Or maybe she just thinks fondly back on this specific time that she had with us.
Maybe.
Or... And Syl just points at Kata.
I'm downstairs outside.
Ah, shit.
Just point
I thought
downstairs.
you were still there. Or, instead of not dying, we have the same thing happen to us that... Whatever that was that happened to Kata.
I don't know. That's just creepy and I don't want to think about it.
That
Ugh.
seems more soul related than time related, so I don't think the dragons had anything to do with it. Though admittedly, we're working off of very little information.
Well, now that the kitchen's cleaned and you're at least alive, and I know you're alive, I'm going to go find something to do. And I go downstairs.
You've got me thinking about souls. I'm going to see if there's anything in the library. I'll go downstairs too.
Once I
um,
Go
go ahead.
eat a little bit of whatever scraps happen to be left, I'll go down and go back to reading my Magic for Dummies book.
Cool. Kata, while you're downstairs, you can hear Renee like giggling as she flies and does like figure eights around the castle, and like every now and again, like she'll come by you and like try to just like tap you with her wing as she comes by, but she doesn't quite hit you. You know, she doesn't have the depth perception to tell yet.
I feel like we would be playing a game where, like, even though my teleport feature indicates creature, I think,
Right.
I'd be like throwing a ball and see if she could get it before I could teleport it back.
Right. Yeah. That's good. Awesome.
And then maybe see if she knew what a canary was, and hey, is that bird a canary? Is that rock a canary?
If she's like a canary, what's a canary?
No, but your friend was talking to that bird, and it got very offended when asked her age. Now, I'm told you don't ask a lady her age, so I don't know, like, that wasn't one of your friends. Is the canary like a dragon?
Could be.
Oh, yeah. I guess that would make sense. Like,
Well, like most birds don't talk, so.
But she can talk to animals, I guess. She was talking to it normal, and then I don't know, it was a window. I didn't even see a bird, but I kept on hearing tweet, 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 and I tried to, like, I thought she was talking to me. She wasn't talking to me. I got scolded. It was like I was with my mom again. I think that was what it was like when I was growing up, but I figured she said it was weird, and so I came looking out for weird birds, and I don't know, you're like a weird bird, kinda, and
What? I don't have feathers.
you fly, isn't that like bird?
Oh, lots of things fly that aren't birds.
I trust you.
You're silly.
Thanks. I try to keep an upbeat spirit when I'm being horribly hunted.
Awesome. What do you guys do when you go downstairs, Cease and Gedry?
You're muted.
I think going up to the sarcophagus and asking for books on souls and how they can be manipulated.
There is no reaction to that one.
Then I'll just start browsing, looking for anything interesting.
Ooh.
So
What's this? Go ahead.
the sarcophagus.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me, like, what it looks like again.
Yep.
Like, is it is it a clear, or is it a gold
it's
or bronze or whatever?
The cover on it is clear, so you can see the body inside quite well.
Right.
Let me see what the description of it was. It's a crystal sarcophagus. And in it you can see a mummified body. It's Githzerai scholar. And the mummy has brass eyes. Yep. That's it.
The mummy has what eyes?
Brass eyes.
Brass. Okay.
Just be nice
Sure.
to Laxwello. She was a
What?
person. Just be nice to
What?
Laxwello. She was a person.
I'm not being mean. I'm just approaching.
I'm not saying you were being mean. I'm saying be kind and pleasant.
Okay. I will keep that in mind. I very uncertainly walk up to the sarcophagus, and I'm trying to talk under my breath, like quiet. I'm like, I know we don't have a good relationship, and I know I may have said some things, but is there anything here that could help me help my friends get rid of these marks on their bodies that have them being hunted?
No reaction to that.
She may not even know what marks you're talking about.
I don't know, they're like a curse mark.
I mean, I don't know exactly how it works, but she may only understand what she's told, and or possibly may be able to see. But just
Sure,
talking about
and-
some random marks,
okay.
she may not know exactly what marks you mean.
So, well, like, I point to Silraz, I'm like, the mark on his face.
There's no reaction.
There may also just be no information. We've run into that a few times.
There's gotta be a way to dispel them. Barnabas did it.
We may just have to brute force it with Barnabas making multiple attempts, or I don't know. They could have settled in too much by the time he got around to doing the others. We don't really know much. It may be that the best we can hope for is just making it too costly for the Mercy Killers to keep bothering us.
Maybe it's in proximity of the corpses of the people that cast it? So,
That
like, when
seems
he...
odd.
It does, but when he like removed his curse, he was right next to the corpse of the body that cast it on him, and then when he tried to remove theirs, we were out in the middle of the forest. So maybe we were too far from the blood of the caster?
I
don't
don't
know,
want
are
to go
they-
back.
I don't either, but are these blood curses? I don't even know if blood curses are a thing here.
The only text I had was just going over the basics that I learned earlier, so that there wasn't any new information there for me. I don't see any real direct way we can purge these at this point.
There's gotta be a way to figure this out. I wonder if Renee knows anything. I mean, she's a young dragon, so she may not, but I don't know, timey-wimey woo-woo stuff. Who knows?
I mean, her future self might know. Her future self might know how we got rid of it in her past. But I don't know
Okay.
how to summon her future self.
Maybe by talking to her current self and asking her to remember to come back and help us?
I don't know.
I'm
could
willing to
try it.
give it a try. Do you know where she went?
I keep hearing giggling.
Oh. Oh, yep. And that doesn't sound like Kata giggling.
I don't know kind of that giggles all that much, or at least he's used to.
Yeah, who knows what Kata does now. Ugh. Alright, and I start walking over to catch up with Kata.
Hey, bring me back my boot.
Oh dear. Renee?
Yeah.
Did you take someone's boot?
Ooh. Oh.
Is Kata definitively only wearing one shoe?
I'm wearing no shoes.
Kata, where's your shoes?
Well, I mean, one is inside, and then the other. Well, so there's a story here,
I'm sure.
and you know what? Just don't.
Okay.
Renee flies
that-
up and lands and clearly does not have a boot.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Renee, I need a favor from you.
Yeah.
I have a really big job that I need you to be able to remember, okay?
Okay.
So, I need. This is gonna sound really weird. I need you to remember when you grow up and get really good at all your powers. I need you to remember to come back to now to be able to help us.
Oh.
I know it's a
Why?
big job, but we need someone who knows about these marks that are on Kata and Silraz. And I feel like you're gonna know when you grow up. And I'm gonna need you to come back to help us.
Okay. Well, I think I'd have to get really big to do precise time travel like that.
I know. So you have to remember when you get really big and all grown up to come back and help us.
Like really, really, really big.
Yes.
Okay.
We have to come back to now to help us. Because we gotta help these guys. Especially
I can't help
because
you now?
do you know what that is on Kata's hand?
No, it's pretty though. Kind of shit.
It's
It means
It's
that
bad.
strange things are happening at the foot
What?
of Circle K.
Okay.
No, Kata, it means that bad things are happening. It's a bad mark. It's not a good mark. It's not a pretty tattoo. It's a bad thing.
Oh.
It means
I
people are
know,
trying to
I'm
hurt
the
us.
one wearing it. What are you talking about?
Kata, I'm trying to tell Renee.
Oh, right.
Why did you get it if it's bad?
It was forced on
I
him.
killed his friend.
Oh. Oh.
It was self-defense.
They
They
weren't
attacked
going to
first.
let us leave.
And we had to get back to you.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so
Cat, I hate your perfume. You should go find it.
Where?
Well, if I told you where, it wouldn't be hide and seek.
Renee, please tell me they're somewhere in the tower.
Yes.
Okay. And they're not in Zithir's room, correct? Because that's off limits.
No.
Okay.
No, you're not sure?
I'm sure.
If my straw patch smells like Kata's, I'm not even there. Never mind.
I don't like this game. This is stop talking to canaries. Go inside.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's a canary?
canary is a small bird that sings.
Oh, there's a lot
They're
of
like
those.
that size. And usually they're either orange, yellow, or red.
Oh. Huh. There's a lot of birds that sing, but not many of those colors.
Yep. They're tiny.
Mhm.
Actually, what color was the one that was in the window?
Yellow.
Okay. Yeah, yellow canaries are extremely rare.
And you could talk to it.
I can talk to most creatures.
That's amazing.
Yeah. You know, Gedry can comprehend most languages.
You can speak most languages?
I think he can read them. I don't know if he can speak them. You should go ask him.
Okay. And she like immediately runs. Like, rah! Hey, Gedry! Gedry! Gedry!
Yes?
Gedry! Can you speak most languages?
No.
Oh. Okay. That's not that exciting. He just kind of walks away. Oh, when he goes around the corner, he looks back in and he's like, if Cat asks for help with his boot, don't help him. He's got to find it on his own. Part of the game.
It better not be in my straw. Don't want it to smell like his feet.
Cat, go ahead and give me a perception check to see how long it takes you to find your boot.
Excellent. Not long.
Wow, that is the best. Like,
I've got a nose on me. I knew where the castle was because it smelled like home. It smelled like me. I know what smelled like me.
Yeah. Yep. Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately, it's propped on one of these spikes that's rotating around the tower.
I thought about that. I really did.
Teleport.
Yeah. No, it's under Silraz's bed.
Perfect.
Cool.
Now my
right,
room's
well-
gonna stink.
Yep.
Not Kenzie's room.
I think that's probably a good place to end for tonight. It was really good. Thank you guys. You made it through another town. You escaped almost unscarred.
I mean, just the horrible curses resulting in a blood feud. It's fine.
I mean, we killed them, so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
The Ettins and the Slot almost killed us. That was worse.
I mean, to be fair, the guy where we took his son, he's hiding out in a prison gate town because his action resulted in the death of a few mercy killers, and we sort of killed a few mercy killers.
Uh-huh.
That's a problem for tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, if any of you don't have inspiration, go ahead and add it for next time.
I was actually gonna, if I didn't have a good roll, I was gonna use my inspiration.
Yeah. I love that you forgot on it on the brand.
I completely forgot. Like, that's the half the reason to go human. There are like 2
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
Yay.
Cool. I've been yawning for the last like 3 hours, so I'm gonna hop off.
Yep.
Yep.
This is
Thanks
good
for the game
times,
tonight.
guys.
I enjoyed it.
Another one.
Night.
And with that, we are done. Let me sign out of that Zoom account. I was in the wife's account for to be able to start the quote unquote meeting. Yeah. So what do you think? Is Silverez ridiculous for thinking that dragon's gonna turn on us at some point? Probably is, but he's got a bad history with dragons. Sorry, I was just checking the extra life header. I changed up the all the links for the new 2025 campaign. If you'd like to donate, I would not hate that. Yeah. So I'll be back tomorrow night. We'll be Girls' Night Out. We'll be working on Mythic Princess. Hoping to get a little farther into at least phase 2 on that. We were starting to get into the first intermission, and hopefully we'll be able to push it a little farther. But that'll be tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern Time, and then we'll be back on Tuesday for Fresh Clear. But until tomorrow night, as always, thanks for coming, thanks for hanging out, and have a great night.